Morning was a close game because ball number one. Oh, this is. Oh no, is he out? Is he out? Yes, I think he's run out.
A review is being taken. It is Shiva, who I think is being run out. The TSM team is
Shiva is walking back, so which means that he's convinced that he's out, but he's waiting there probably. So he's having a chat with Ashok as to was there a single or not, but Ashok was very clear that there was no run there. So very unfortunate for Etica. They've lost the first wicket and the first ball of the game. How often do you see this happening, Shankar?
Yeah, Ananta, there's always in game of cricket you say don't run for a misfield because it leads to a lot of miscommunication and between the batter and the runner. So that's exactly what we saw happening because the ball had not gone much away from the fielder and all the fielder had to do is to gather the ball and throw it to the wicketkeeper to hit the stumps.
So a budding, promising youngster, Ishak, has come in now. Very consistent and highly talented, very skilled, good batter, good fielder, and a good bowler. A promising all-rounder, Ishak.
I think the first match Ishak played very well. Got retired after scoring a 35, if I'm right, Ananta.
Yes, he scored 35 and he's very consistent. His strike rate might not be, something that he has to basically work on. He needs to get those runs a bit quickly. Nevertheless, he'll certainly get those 35 runs that the captain wants. Oh, there's a misfield here. Misfield. This is certainly not what TSM superstars will want. Misfield, I'm not sure who the fielder was.
All these misfields might prove costly. The bowler, well bowled by Akhil.
Well bowled by Akhil, yes. Just one run conceded. See, there's one odd loose ball which Akhil bowls in the over, this full toss, which gets dismissed for a boundary. So he has to work on that particular delivery. He has to land in the right areas because power play is again very, very crucial. They have to restrict them in the power play, not give away easy runs.
I agree. Ananta, last match, Akhil bowled a lot of wides and gave those extra runs and also a lot of full tosses. Now, now it's a good start by him. Hope he continues the way. This is what TSM would need. Look out to him. Ashok again trying to take a tight single. If the fielder would have picked the ball correctly, don't know what would have happened. But anyway, all ends well for Etica Devils.
As I was mentioning, Shankar, this is a must-win game for TSM because the morning game was a closely fought contest because TSM superstars, set a target of 169 and Madras Strikers chased it down. Oh, very nicely stopped. Great fielding by Roshan. That was certainly a boundary if It had passed him. He's potentially saved 3 runs for the team.
For the viewers who have joined late, uh, and I need to explain to you the rules of this tournament. 15 player squads, minimum 14 have to play at least one game in the league stages. There is no impact player rule in this tournament. Batter to retire at 35 cannot come back to bat. Bowling, 15 6-ball over. Last over is a 10-ball, totaling to 100 balls. 2 bowlers can get a maximum of 3 overs each. 5 bowlers can bowl maximum of 2 overs. The bowler bowling the last 10-ball over should not have bowled more than 1 over prior to the last over. Fielding substitutions allowed, no questions asked.
So Ravi Shankar is going to bowl the second over. And Ravi again, is a very good off spinner, and he normally bowls during the power play.
Yeah, power play, the rules is 24 balls, not more than 2 fielders outside the circle during the power play.
He's more of a specialist power play bowler.
Ravi strikes the first ball. Ishaq out. This is what Ravi can do. He's a smart operator inside the power play, like what
They've
Ananta
got
did
the wicket of
told
Ishaq.
just now.
So this is like, they've got a very crucial wicket here. Ishaq has been very consistent, not only in this tournament, he's also, been very consistent in over the years, the last 5 years. In all the games, he's been very consistent, and, he's always been one of the contenders for the best batsman. And getting the wicket of Ishaq is definitely a great moment for TSM Superstars. This is a huge moment for them, and Ravi has done it. A very, very important wicket for TSM Superstars. Now they've lost 2 wickets now. They are in a bit of a bother now, Etica Devils. They have to consolidate and ensure that they don't lose any further wickets. Setback for Etica, early setback.
Good for TSM. Their owner Ravi Shankar leading from the front. First ball wicket for him. Pressure is on Etica Devils now. Ball keeping low. Ananta.
Since it's a new ball and the ball is skidding through.
7 for 2 in 8 balls.
Great start for TSM.
Ravi tossing it up. The ball goes to long off. Fielded by Akhil.
I think this is the third game TSM Superstars are playing, and this is the first game they will be chasing. First 2 games they had set the target, but this is the game that TSM will chase the target.
Oh, the ball again kept low. Lucky was Ashok Sigamani. I don't know how the ball missed the stumps.
Great fielding there. Again, he saved 3 runs there. Ashok only got a single for that. 3 runs saved.
Couldn't stand low and collect the ball. Ravi is bowling a good line and length. Good fielding by IK captain. Covers. Ravi Shankar bowling a very good over. Except for the twice. Again, Ravi bowling to his fielders, making it very, very difficult. Good over from
Very good over from Ravi. Excellent over. Picked the wicket of Ishak, which is a very, very important wicket. Etica was definitely looking at Ishak getting those 35 runs. He's been very, very consistent, and getting his wicket is definitely a huge moment for TSM Superstars. Who is this new batsman, Shankar?
No, I have no clue about his credentials because I'm hearing his name for the first time.
Generally, he goes for his strokes. He goes for his strokes, and you can't keep him quiet for a very long time. He's a batsman, who generally, you know, likes to play freely, and he also always keeps the scoreboard ticking. So that is the kind of player Ashok is, and he's got strokes all around the ground. So he's a very, very good batter. As I was just telling you, so this is over extra cover, beautifully played by Ashok Sigamani. And even in the last game, he got 35 and retired. And he is continuing his form into the second game with TSM Superstars. A very good shot, over extra cover for a boundary. Oh, what a brilliant shot. What a brilliant shot by Ashok. Again, over extra cover for boundary number 2. I think definitely Akhil needs to change his line and length because he is feeding Ashok, and Ashok is getting his boundaries with a lot of ease and quality. His bowled is 2 overs and has just given away very few runs. These 2 overs of Ravi Shankar has been excellent, and
Given 8 runs and taken.
oh, that is a brilliant bowling analysis. He's bowled 12 balls, given away 8 runs, and picked up 1 wicket. The captain wanted him to, contain the batters during the power play, and Ravi has exactly done what the captain wanted from him.
Score is 26 for 2
Big
in
shout out to
24
you, Ravi.
balls.
Very well bowled.
Current run rate is very, very bad, Ananta. It's just 1.08.
Even in the last game, Etica didn't have a great start, Shankar, because they were 6 overs 28 even in the last game, and managed to get about 140 plus in 15. And what made all the difference was Venky's, that cameo, that knock of his 35 of 9 balls is actually, was a match-winning knock. And they got 185 in the first game, and Dave Tigers fell short by just 20 runs. So the 10 ball over actually made a lot of difference, and that is where Etica won the first match because of Venky's amazing performance in the first game.
Do you think Etica will be tempted to send Venky slightly above in the order?
I don't think so. So Venky should only do what
he did in the last game. So, he should come only towards the end. That's a nice shot by Bafna. He's got a boundary
Deep point.
of the first ball from Arjun Hari. There's a bowling change. The fifth over, bowled by Arjun Hari, who is also a phenomenal cricketer, is a great all-rounder, an asset to the team.
I think last match Arjun bowled a decent spell, and this time TSM is looking.
He's come back with a good ball after conceding a boundary in the first ball. The second ball was a dot ball from Arjun Hari. Very well bowled. I think it was pitching outside the leg stump. That's what I feel.
That they are bowling very, very tight line and length to the batters and not giving away anything.
Nicely bowled. 4 balls, 5 runs with 2 dot balls.
Out of the tournament, so it's a must-win game for them, and I think both the bowlers and the fielders are standing up for the team, which is the need of the hour for TSM Superstars, and their owner leading from the front. Slower you bowl, there's a value for money. That's what Arjun Hari is proving. There's again a sharp single taken. The singles will not bother with the run rate as just at.
Good over by Arjun Hari. I think Sahas is coming into bowl in the 6th over. Six overs. Sorry, what's score? Okay, 6 overs, 33 for 2.
Is Sahas coming to bowl?
Yes, Sahas is coming into bowl.
Ashok Sigamani, 17 of 13 balls. Bafna, 9 of
Ashok
12 balls.
probably another few overs, he'll get his 35 and go in. So there will be a new batter in with Bafna. So 6 overs 33 is not a great start for Etica. TSM is bowling well. They're kind of restricting Etica Devils to a run rate of 5 and over.
Ananta, if you hit the right length, I can see that the ball is keeping low. I think it's very, very important. Even you try bowling faster, you hit the right length, the ball stays low, and it's difficult for the batters to hit.
Oh, what a shot by
Brilliant
Ashok.
shot.
That is his strong suit, Ashok. You bowl to him, in the arc or in the zone, and Ashok, picks this shot early, and a brilliant shot by Ashok over mid wicket into the stands. Brilliant shot by Ashok. 6 runs to Ashok and 6 runs to Etica Devils.
Etica Devil needs to go for it now with a run rate just at 1 to 1.5 per over.
This is one of his favorite shots, Ashok. I've seen Ashok play, for Madras Cricket Club in inter-club games. And this is one of his favorite shots. Beautifully picked and went sailing into the stands. It's a feast to watch Ashok in the thick of things. He got 35 in the first game and he's almost there. He's got 23 now. I'm sure he'll get those 35 runs.
Another good shot. Is it going for the four? Or brilliant fielding. Oh,
Oh, that's
unfortunate.
another
Gone for
boundary
four.
from Ashok. Brilliant shot by Ashok. Back to back. 6 and a boundary. Good over for Etica.
Captain IK trying to field the ball. He succeeded in fielding and rolled over it, and ball trickled to the boundary line for a 4. A 6 and a 4. So Etica Devils having a move on in this over.
They were 32 in 5 overs. Now they're 42
45 for 2 in 32 balls.
32 balls. This is a good over so far for Etica. Another good looking shot, but straight to long off. And you have Akhil, who's also one of the finest fielders in TSM Superstars.
Good intent
Oh,
shown
that
by...
is a nice shot. Nice shot by Bafna. So, excellent over for Etica. They've got 15 runs so far in this over, showing positive intent.
This is the momentum they need, Etica Devils, to take them forward. And this over is proving good for Etica Devils.
This is a huge over for Etica.
Good comeback by Bafna. After conceding almost 15 runs. $51 for 2 in 36 balls.
51 for 2 in 36 balls. Now the run rate has gone up to 8 plus. 6 overs, 51 for 2. So the run rate has moved to 8 plus from 6.
Arjun Hari. Arjun Hari bowling his second over, if I'm right.
Ashok batting on 28. Another 7 more runs and he has to retire. And he's got his 28 in 16 balls. Look at the strike rate. It's like a brilliant strike rate. So the strike rate is almost 200. This is like excellent batting. You know, big shout out to Ashok Sigamani. This is as good as it gets.
Good fielding by IK and back to the wicketkeeper in the cow corner. Ball went to the cow corner, fielder and retrieved back to the wicketkeeper.
Looks like Akhil is cramping. You know, he's limping and he's called the physio to address this issue.
Short ball, beautifully hit. Oh, it's
And
covered
you have
by IK.
IK there, who's covering it in country. It was hit straight to IK and just 1 run conceded. Oh, again another misfield. Is it going to the boundary line? Yes. Another boundary. So this is ridiculous fielding by TSM Superstars. So this is not the first time we see this fielder misfielding. You know, this is the second time the same fielder has conceded 4 runs, so 8 runs from misfield. So this is something which is a bit worrisome, and TSM has to address this issue.
Need at this, and the bowler's morale motivation also goes down. Fielding is very, very important.
Nicely played by Ashok for a single.
Ashok has reached his 30 of 18 balls. You know, as per the rules of this tournament, when the batter reaches 35, he needs to retire.
Nice shot. Roshan, sweeper cover, fielding it and throwing it back.
End of the over for Arjun Hari.
Good over by Arjun Hari. So it's 42 balls, 60 for 2, Etica. And after losing 2 early wickets, both these batters, Bafna and Ashok, have managed to build this innings together. A good partnership between Bafna and Ashok.
The projected score is about 143, and that I personally will not feel that will not be enough, Ananta, actually. They should reach somewhere around 170 or 175, anywhere between 170 to 180. That will make the score much more
I agree,
competitive.
Shankar, but they will definitely step up and shift gears, after 10 overs, Shankar. And I feel that if they continue to play like this, and shift gears after 10 overs, then we are looking at least between 150 to 160, which is a decent total defend.
Yeah, you have the star batter, Venkatesh, the team owner, who played a brilliant innings in the last match, scoring 39 of 9 balls.
Hopefully, he should give a repeat performance here. And if he gives a repeat performance, and if he gets those runs quickly, then Etica Devils will have a decent score on the board.
Absolutely right. So it's very, very important. I personally feel that the captain and the owners, who and all are playing, they have to lead from the front, because this motivates the other team members also to perform and excel.
You have Anish now, who is going to bowl the next over. So this will be the last over from this end. And then after that, they will switch ends. Anish should basically forget what happened in the previous game, because he was the one who bowled the 10 ball over and conceded 28 runs. And it was Rohit who was quite lethal and punished him with scoring 3 sixers in that over and finished the game with 3 balls to spare. So Anish should put that behind him, not keep thinking about that over. And he has to start fresh. Oh, nice shot, but you have a fielder there.
Ananta, I think before even the match started, I had this idea like Anish should bowl in the middle overs when there is a fielders on the boundary, so that they can cover him up for the pace at which he's bowling. I think IK Rohit, the captain, has been smart enough to bring him in the middle overs, so that the pace at which he's bowling, he has fielders to cover it up.
Nice shot by Ashok. Akhil long off. Throws it back to the bowler. 1 run conceded. So 2 runs of 2 balls. So far, so good.
I think the way Anish is bowling, I think he's bowling good line and length, keeping it up to the batter. And he's bowling slower than what he usually bowls. And as I say, he pitched it up. But anyway, there's a fielder and the
Nice
sweeper to
shot
cover.
again. Just 1 run conceded. 3 balls, 3 runs. Good over so far for TSM. They only conceded 3 runs.
It's always good for an youngster like Anish Raja to start on a very good note. It will also boost his confidence.
This is what he shouldn't do. See, he's been bowling well and he's only conceded 3 runs and 3 balls, and now he's tried something different. He wanted to bowl a slower one and again lost control. and that was a full toss and dismissed by 4 runs. And I think Ashok has got his 35 now and he's retiring. A great knock by Ashok. He's got his 35 runs in 18 balls, so which is a fantastic strike rate. And Ashok, what was expected of him is delivered. I think it's Manu Vasan now who's walking in, who's again a big hitter, a heavy hitter. So let us see what Manu Vasan has to deliver.
Manu had played a brilliant knock last time. I think he also scored his runs quick enough. 8 or 9 balls, he had his 25 or something like that, Ananta, the last match.
In the first game?
Yeah.
See, because that's what he does. Manu Vasan, he basically gets those runs very quickly. And he hits some massive sixers, into the stands. Because I've seen Manu, the way he plays, again, you can't keep him quiet for a very long time.
Absolutely. I agree with you. And one more thing I need to tell the viewers here is there is a father and son playing in this team of Etica Devils. This is Manu Vasan. And we have his son Ranbir Vasan also playing for the same team. So there are father and son playing in 2 different teams and father and son playing for the same team.
In fact, in the first game, both of them also had an opportunity to bat together. The father-son movement was there to be seen.
That's the beauty of this tournament.
Ranbir and Manu were right there in the middle, and they had a little partnership going in the last game.
It's not only about life partnership where they are father and son, it's also on the field, on the cricket.
Good running between the wickets.
22 yards.
Bafna was quick to respond, and 1 run taken. Manu scores a single of the first ball. He's off the mark.
So the score is 68 for 3 of 47 balls. The projected score is 145, but that's not enough. Anish banging it short. Oh, the fielder should have gone for it. I don't know why he waited and he took it 1 bounce and returned it back to the bowler. Anish has completed his over. A difficult chance, but he could have tried. Etica Devils at 69 for 3 at 48 balls. Now the change will happen. The bowling end changes from the pavilion end to the old Valaja Road, and many of the viewers who have been seeing cricket for so long in Chepauk will know the Valaja Road. The old commentaries which you would have heard in cricket matches. We have the pavilion end and Valaja Road end. So, new bowler Roshan Santosham. He is a doctor by profession. A son of Dr. Ravi Santosham. Santosham Hospital in Egmore is a famous hospital. Roshan coming into bowl. I was just telling the viewers about Roshan Santosham, Dr. Roshan Santosham, who is passionate about his cricket as well. He's a very good leg spinner. Plays for MCC B team. He gives a lot of air. He loops it up. He tosses the ball, invites the batsman. That's what needed of a leg spinner, Anita. Actually, you need to be bold.
Absolutely, Shankar. But in the first 2 games, Roshan was, he's got his uncanny ability to take quick wickets. But in the first 2 games, unfortunately, he couldn't pick any wickets. But hope he does well in this, the 3rd game. And if he can pick another 2 wickets, then Etica, after losing 5 wickets, they'll be in a lot of trouble. So I'm rooting on Roshan because first 2 games he couldn't get any wickets. Now I'm sure that he will work harder and he will bowl in the right areas and try to get make some inroads.
It's like Bumrah bowling, no? The Bumrah doesn't take wicket because they try to play him safe. So they also know Roshan bowls very well, so they try to play him off safe to an extent.
Good running between the wickets. 2 runs scored. Now Bafna moves to 27 of 24. So he's also played his role to perfection. So the captain expected him to, play the sheet anchor role and to get those 35 runs, and he's moved to 27 now.
Oh, down the leg, it's a wide. Yeah. Roshan rolls a long line down the leg. Though he tossed it off well, the good length was good, the line was bad. So resulting in a wide, he has to bowl that extra ball now. Brilliant shot by Bafna.
Nice shot by Bafna, and is that a boundary?
That-
Yes. Boundary scored by Bafna. Ball was shot. He moved to the back foot and struck it hard, and it went through extra cover, and the long off fielder couldn't stop. And another boundary for Bafna. Moves to 31 now of 25 balls.
Ananta, after Ashok Sigamani's wicket, the strike rate for Bafna is improved because he knows that he has been in the wicket and he has to now call the shots. Brilliant shot.
That was a brilliant shot by Bafna. Oh, what a way to get to his 37. So 37 of 26 balls. Big shout out to Bafna. You can't expect anything better from this guy, and he's delivered it. The captain should be very happy the way Bafna has, got his 35 runs. Started off well, finished with a 6. What more can you want from this batsman?
Ananta,
Excellent performance.
Always a pleasure to watch a batter who hits the bowler over his head for a huge 6 to the side screen. That too, an youngster hitting it to the side screen. It's an incredible feat, actually.
I think we have Ashwath walking in, who's a left-hander. Also a good all-rounder and excellent bowler. A captain's delight as far as bowling is concerned. A go-to bowler for any captain.
Ananta, the momentum is on now. The projected score reads as 161. Score at 82 for 4 of 51 balls.
I did mention to you that, they will shift gears slowly, Shankar, and that's what's happening.
Always the consolidation phase, the middle overs are the consolidation phase. It was a nice partnership which went on, and Bafna finished it brilliantly. So did the captain Ashok Sigamani with his brilliant 35. This is what the doctors ordered for Etica Devils.
Ashok Sigamani's son Siga, he also plays for Madras Strikers, and he did play in the afternoon. So he's also a promising youngster. See, interesting thing about Siga is, he's ambidextrous. He bowls left and right. So that's a very rare skill, Shankar. You don't have many bowling left and right.
Yeah, it's the rare talent which we have, actually. And last year he had a brilliant bowling spell, actually. I still remember. He's a good bat and very good with the ball also. And last year he took Murli Vijay's wicket, and I appreciated the youngster because he set his own field. He didn't allow the captain to set. As a bowler, it is very important. You know where you want your fielders, and that's precisely how he did. And I think he was part of the winning team, if I'm right, last year.
Was he playing for Dev Tigers? Yeah, I think he was playing for Dev Tigers. Yes.
And he was one of the key guys for Dev to win the trophy because he bowled brilliantly last year. Roshan again tossing it up. Better line now. He is now slightly shortened his
leg
length.
Spinner to a left-hander, so now you have to, see if it is there in the zone to be hit. Generally a leg spinner to a left-hander, if he bowls in the arc, it will be easily dismissed for a boundary or a 6. So let's see how Roshan bowls to Ashwath, left-hander.
In fact, few days back, Ashwath was asking what is the distance to the boundary line. I was teasing him in one of the WhatsApp group, asking him whether he wants to go for 6s. But he said, me being more of a bowler, I would want to ensure that the batters don't hit me for a six, actually. That was a funny one from Ashwath. Hope he proves me wrong by hitting those lusty sixes.
Yeah, absolutely, Shankar.
Sometimes you never know. There are surprise packages, and Ashwath might be one of them.
Absolutely right. Why not? When you have the intent, fortune favors the brave. Manu's knock to an extent has been sedate, Ananta, till now. He's been taking singles. It's totally unlike Manu.
He's still not taken off. He's probably, kind of trying to get his eyes in. And, once he starts, taking off, there is no landing from Manu.
I agree. I've seen big sixes from him, actually. He loves to hit sixes. He always says, I love to
Hits
open.
those sixers in a very effortless manner, Shankar.
Absolutely. Anything in a slot, God only save the bowler. I have seen the ball flying high and dry into the skies.
So Etica 84 for 4 after 54 balls, 46 balls remaining to be bowled.
Manu in general usually prefers to open, Ananta, but wherever you give him to play, he plays the same opener role, actually. He's not bothered. If it's there in the slot, he hits it.
Absolutely. He doesn't care about, which position he plays. But he only knows, one way, and that is hitting sixers. And, that is a strong suit.
Score 84 for 4 in 54 balls.
Beautifully played by Manu.
We are,
4
seeing,
runs.
we are seeing elegance from Manu.
And you see
Ananta.
Anish there straying down the legs side, and all they had to do was Manu had to do was to put bat on ball.
This is what we call it a smart play, Ananta. It's not only about hitting. Manu proves that he can also go for elegance. When the ball is there, for him to pick an easy 4, he does it. 88 for 4 in 55 balls. Anish has to control his line and length, actually. He cannot stray down the leg. The batters are waiting, though he has a fielder to cover it. The captain cannot afford field all over the park to cover each and every loose balls which a bowler is bowling.
It's surprising to see Maddie on the field because Maddie hurt his wrist in the morning game, and he had to take an X-ray, and thankfully it was only a muscle injury. But it's so nice to see him back on the field.
This is what is good about all the youngsters, Ananta, today. When they get hurt, they want to be right back onto the field because the MCC KUMBHAT 100 ball cricket carnival, every youngster's delight. Whatever happens, they don't want to miss it. They don't want to stay there for another year for them to come and play here. So they come even when they have a small niggle.
Beautifully bowled by Anish. Good comeback by Anish after conceding a boundary in the previous ball. A dot ball from Anish.
Very talented bowler Anish Raja is. It's only that he has to vary his line and length and keep the batters guessing and avoid those loose deliveries down the leg, which is easy picking at his pace.
So 88 for 4 Etica in 56 balls. See, after the end of this over, they'll have 40 balls to play. And they should at least try to get between 60 to 70 runs in those 40 balls.
As he said, they have good hitters down the line, Ananta. So I think they will go for it. Anywhere between 175 to 180 is a very good score on this wicket while chasing. It is all the more difficult because while chasing, the team is always under pressure owing to the asking rate.
I agree, Shankar. It's easier said than done. So 160 to 170. See how much ever you bat deep. Nevertheless, 160 to 170. The team which chases is definitely always under pressure.
Exactly. When you put a score on the board, it is for the chasing team to chase it actually. Always you have the scoreboard pressure and the asking rate pressure on the chasing team. Oh, it was almost a catch. Lucky. The ball didn't sky high enough for the wicketkeeper to come and take it.
Shankar, one thing, I don't know why, Ashwath was sent into bat. Probably, as you
Rightly said, Venki probably should have come in, or probably some other batter should have come in. So they cannot afford to waste, balls or play any dot balls now. And it becomes very difficult to, get to their planned target of 160 to 170 if they are going to give too many dot balls.
Absolutely right. And see, why I wanted Venki to come up the order is he's a man in form. He has batted well. Oh, Ashwath proved us wrong with a brilliant four.
Very nicely played. And if this is the way Anish is going to bowl, I don't know. See, again, he's bowled one full and, given Anish enough room to, just get bat on ball. Again, he just got his bat on ball, and the timing and another boundary conceded. So we've been watching, all the bad balls, are being punished.
Absolutely, and this is what the batters are waiting for, the bad balls. It's for the bowler to bowl the line and length. They have to be disciplined enough to bowl that consistent line and length. It's not about pace always. It's about where you deliver the ball and which is the line and length which you are bowling, which makes it much more difficult. Because the pitch is slow. When you bowl faster balls, when you bowl full tosses, it becomes easy picking for the batsman because that is what they are waiting for.
So Sahas, well fielded by Sahas, just 1 run conceded. Again, Anish is given 10 runs in this over, and 2 boundaries, they were bad balls and deserved to be, scored for boundaries.
A captain cannot set field for bad balls, Ananta. That's a big challenge.
Absolutely, he cannot set field for a bad ball.
94 for 4 in 60 balls. With the current run rate, the projected score is about 157. But yes, Etica Devils, the think tank and the management sitting in the dugout, will see how they can increase the projected score by going for it towards the next 40 balls, which the team has to face.
So see, Ravi is back on the field, so which means that Ravi will be used to bowl his 3rd over.
This next 40 balls is very, very critical as to whether TSM ends up coming in big honors or whether Etica Devils end up setting up a very, very high challenging total for TSM to chase. One thing viewers must remember, I think Ms. Murli Vijay is playing for TSM, if I'm right, Ananta, this match?
Absolutely, yes. Murli Vijay is playing for TSM. So, but I don't see him on the field though.
Yeah. He usually comes out to bat, and with Murli Vijay opening for TSM, that 35 runs would come very fast. The legend Murli Vijay is there in this match. He'll be batting for TSM Superstars, opening for TSM Superstars, along with the owner Ravi Shankar. So all the viewers, just if you want to watch Murli Vijay playing his blazing innings, you have to wait for the 2nd innings where TSM comes out to bat. The play resumes now. 94 for 4, Etica Devils of 61 balls. The projected score has just slightly come down to 154. Manu Vasan batting at 7 out of 5 balls. Ashwath at 6 of 6 balls. The strike rate is not that great for both of them. I think they would have got the information from the dugout to have a move on. The good work done by Ashok Sigamani and Bafna. Brilliant shot. This is exactly what I said. As the doctors ordered, Ashwath is going for a 6. Ashwath should be proud of this beautiful shot. It was short enough. He just moved back and pulled the ball deep, high and handsome into the boundary line for a huge 6. One more shot and second 6. Back-to-back 6 from Ashwath. Brilliant shot this is. Etica is having a move on. Now you know exactly why Ashwath has been sent. I thought with 6 of 6 balls, this is the need of the hour, and Ashwath answering the confidence, the trust, and which is team management, Etica, and the captain Ashok Sigamani is having on him. This is why they have sent him earlier. They're searching for the ball to be retrieved back. 106 for 4 in 63 balls. You see, these 2 6s has made a difference. The projected score has gone to 168. I think Roshan is bowling on the leg and middle, which helps Ashwath's case. Yes, he changes his line. See, he changes his line outside the off stump. Immediately has a result. Ashwath's strength has been the leg side, and he bowls on the outside the off stick. Ashwath misses it. Roshan, a wily customer in bowling, immediately got the clue of it. And he's now started bowling outside the off stump for Ashwath. He knows Ashwath's strength is outside the leg stump. Leg and middle will go into the stands. And he started more bowling better line and length now. We'll see how Roshan finishes this over.
Ashwath has been batting well, Shankar, because he's got 19 of 10 balls,
Ananta,
which is again almost a 200% strike rate.
Ananta, 2 6s back to back.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Oh.
I don't know, Roshan has not been having a great tournament so far because he hasn't picked even 1 wicket. You know, this is not the Roshan I know.
The left hand right hand combination is also making Roshan think twice, because he's missing on his line in particular when he's adjusting to left and right hand combination.
In fact, we were just talking about, surprise packages, and, Ashwath is turning out to be one. So the left-right combination, which, the management, was probably, they made a right decision. This is a good gamble taken by the management.
Excellent, excellent. He has answered the call of this team and the captain, the faith they had on him, actually. And this is the reason, I can ask him after the match, this is the reason he was asking for the boundary yards so that he could hit those huge 6s.
Absolutely, absolutely. Big shout out to Ashwath. This is something which, TSM superstars did not see this coming, and Ashwath is a surprise package here. And, he's delivered what he was expected to deliver. And, the captain should be mighty happy sending Ashwath in. So he's got his 20 of 11 balls. This is amazing batting by Ashwath.
Exactly, Ananta. This is like this Etica Devils when they started, they started like a passenger train. Now they are going at a bullet train pace, Ananta. This is exactly what we are talking. When they started like a passenger train. Now they're going ahead like a bullet train, actually.
Absolutely. See, they have, already won, their first game, and the morale of the team is high, Shankar. And again, they've been put into a bat, or I don't know who won the toss, Shankar. Who won the toss?
Actually, Etica Devils won the toss.
So Etica Devils won the toss, and again they've elected to bat because the first game, they got 185 by batting first, and now again,
111 for 4.
and 67.
It's a Nelson. So hope nothing happens in this thing. You know about Nelson, the famous Dicky Bird. Who was the one who used to jump on the field to win a 111
I
KMS?
think it was Dicky Bird.
Yeah.
Yes, Dicky Bird.
He used to have both
does
his legs
this,
off the field, actually.
This funny thing when the score is 111.
Was it Shepard or Dicky Bird? I think Shepard, if I'm right. Who used to be off the field whenever there's a Nelson. Okay, the score has moved to 112 now for 4.
I can see Murli Vijay here with, the rest of the members. So he's having, a relaxing time with his family here, with his son, who is also apparently playing for the team Dev Tigers.
$113 for 4 in 69 balls. Another 31 balls to go. The projected score is 164. You have N. Ashwath playing at score 22 of 13 balls, and Manu Vasan set 8 innings at 8 of just 6 balls.
Manu Vasan is not able to, connect the ball, and is
It usually happens,
not
Ananta.
happening
Sometimes
the way, he probably anticipated. He's not able to connect the ball, the way he does usually.
Sometimes there are bad days for batters too, actually. So Manu maybe is having an odd bad day where he's not able to connect the ball. $115 for 4 in 71 balls. Another 29 balls to go.
Arjun Arun batted up, who is the brother of Aditya Arun, and
Also the second son of
The ball
Bharat
goes to long on. Back to the bowler.
who is a former Indian player.
Ravi Shankar.
And also bowling
Bowling up.
coach of
Ravi
India.
Ravi Shankar finishing a quiet over. Not much score of Ravi in this over. That's the beauty of Ravi, Ananta. Whenever he has the ball in hand, he sticks to his line and length and bowls a brilliant spill. He's an economical bowler. He also takes wicket. All these youngsters playing along with seniors like Ravi Shankar, they get to learn by playing along with him. They're having a drinks break now.
70 balls bowled, and Etica Devils 116 for 4.
Now we have to wait and watch who is going to give the finishing touches to Etica Devils innings. Still we have Manu and Ashwath batting. And I think during the drinks break, there will be a message from the dugout, Etica Devils in particular, asking Manu to go for it most probably, Ananta, because hardly few balls left. And I think this is the time for them to increase the tempo and the run rate, and so that they set up a very, very challenging score. They have wickets in hand. They can do it.
Absolutely. See, with Ashwath, connecting the ball well, and with Manu, having spent enough time in the middle, and if Manu really starts going, if he starts connecting the ball well, then I think Etica can easily get to between 160 to 170. And for TSM, it is very, very important and essential that they break this partnership and also get Manu's wicket.
With only just 28 balls left and so many wickets in hand, I think Etica Devils will go for it. They would have got a clear message from the dugout, from the captain and the team management, asking them to go for it. Because 28 balls is very, very critical, both for TSM as to how much they can contain Etica Devils, and for Etica Devils as to how much they can more score out of this 28 balls.
So 116 for 4 in 72 balls. That is 12 overs bowled. 116 for 4.
It's a very, very important phase now. Oh,
So Sahas and 4 runs scored by Manu. Very intelligent batting. He didn't throw his bat. He just again put ball on bat. Badly bowled by Sahas. A full toss on the leg stump and disposed off to the boundary. This boundary of the first ball, puts a lot of pressure on the bowler.
absolutely, absolutely. And full tosses are very, very, and that's so slow full tosses are very, very easy picking for the batter, actually, who wants to hit.
Good comeback by Sahas. Manu
There's a review.
trying to heave one over long on or mid wicket for a 6. But the end result was he missed the ball. Have they gone for a review?
Yeah, they've gone for a review, Ananta, and it's a good stumping by the youngster. Whoever who's kept wickets was smart enough to realize Manu was off balance and immediately took the
He's
bails off.
again a promising youngster, Anikesh, who's a keeper batsman.
Brilliant, brilliant. Because you see, he was not in that comfortable position to gather the ball, but yet he was smart enough to realize Manu losing the balance. He was quick enough to go to the right, pick up the ball, take it into his gloves and remove the bails off. I think it's not out, if I'm right. Still, no, the umpire is just waiting for the decision. So, okay, it's not
Said
out.
Shankar, it's not out. As I was just telling you, a good shot and what? Oh,
Oh,
no, Anish has dropped that sitter.
Who is that? Is it Anish or someone else, Ananta?
I'm not sure. It looks like Anish. It looks like Anish to me. I don't think it's Anish. Oh, Anish is in deep mid wicket. I think
It
it's.
looks like Akil for me, Ananta,
Oh,
actually.
is it Akil?
Yeah. Akil is a safe
How
hand.
often do you see Akil dropping catches? Oh, this is, a regulation catch. This is a very important wicket. Manu, if he gets going, then he can, basically destroy any bowling. He's very destructive.
The ball has also hit Akil's ball. Is out. Is out. Ashwath took the risk and smartly bowled by... He shortened his length. The ball kept low and...
So there we see the father-son moment again. So Ranbir Vasan walks in. Ashwath, after his cameo knock, goes back to the pavilion, to the dugout. So it's now Ranbir Vasan and Manu Vasan right there in the middle.
How will be the
So
understanding
it will be
between
interesting to
the...
see how these two, take on from here.
Ananta, how will be the understanding running between the wickets? The last you want is father and son to have a run out in the middle. Huh? Yeah.
It will be good. They'll have a great understanding,
Ranbir
His
better
father and
doesn't
son.
get his father out. Run out in particular.
So 76 balls bowled. Etica 121 for 5.
There's a healthy competition always I've seen between Ranbir and Manu, father and son. So it's I can tell my any guesses I can tell that it will be a lot of fun between the wickets between the father and son. They will compete against each other to score the fours and sixes. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. He just shortened the length and bowled it slow for a new batter. This is the right ball to bowl for a new batter, Ananta, actually. The ball just doesn't come onto the bat. He has to wait and defend it and run.
Yeah, that's true because see, when you toss up the ball and when it is in the zone to be hit, the new batsman will want to go for, the big stroke. But when it comes quick onto the bat, he has a very little time to react.
122 for 5 of 77 balls. 23 balls to go. Oh, almost missed the stumps.
As you were just mentioning about runouts, and there was one happening there. It was like Manu was looking at the ball, but Ranbir was running towards the striker's end. And then Manu, after realizing that there is a run there, then he started running, and it was a close call.
This always happens, Ananda. You have the son with the young legs, expecting his father to respond, father looking elsewhere. So these are the good, humorous, funny moments in this tournament, which everyone comes here to watch, actually. It's an all family affair inside. I think Manu would have had a quiet word with his son saying that I'm going strong, I'm hitting those shots, so please don't get me run out, which is not what the team wanted at this time.
So Abhinav rightly comes into action right now. So the ball is thrown to Abhinav.
He's the youngster you were talking about, Anta.
Absolutely. He had a phenomenal bowling analysis in the last game, the morning game that TSM played. He bowled his 3 overs for just 14 runs.
Oh, that's a fantastic bowling effort.
It was a phenomenally good spell. And he was the reason why TSM, got back into the game.
Brilliant, Ananda. Brilliant bowling spell. So it's a lot of maturity from an youngster like him. I think touch hook.
He bowls that teasing slow, line at speed, which is very difficult, for the batter to pick and score easily of his ball. So, at the speed that he bowls, the batter has to wait for the ball to come onto his bat. Not very easy to score.
Manu has been playing with the wicketkeeper. This time I think he's out because his body language suggests that he is out. Very smartly bowled by the youngster, Ananta. I think he bowled this guy's slower one, which caught Manu off his balance when he's trying to hit the hefty blow.
Still going for a review.
But
Manu is, kind of convinced that he's out. But he's still, waiting for the decision to be made after the review.
Very good work by the wicketkeeper also. He was smart with the earlier stumping that was not given out. But second time he was also alert for the moment because with Manu, when he loses his balance, they know they have an opportunity there.
Yeah, see now 6 down. They lost 6 wickets now. So, I don't know who's going to come in next. Looks like Venki is padded up and he's waiting outside the boundary line, which means that Venki is going to come in now. So it's the right time for Venki to come in because another probably 13
balls.
overs done. So which is like
balls.
You have 22 balls. So after 2 more overs, it's the 10-ball over. So
Ananta, do you think it's sort of a comeback by TSM Superstars? Because they cut across the momentum of Etica Devils. Now with 124 for 5 in 78 balls with a new batter coming in. Both are new batters. Ranbir is 1 of 1 ball And with Manu Vasan getting out at the wrong time after being there for so long, two new batters coming in. I think Etica is in a sort of bother and a pressure because they have to go for it, but they have two new batters. Are they going to take the risk? They have to take the risk. They have no choice because if they don't put a challenging total on board, especially with the likes of Murli Vijay coming into bat as an opener, then they're going to chase, TSM is going to chase the target easily.
Yeah, that's right, Shankar. So it's like definitely TSM is on top of things right now. They've beautifully come back in this game. So after losing 6 wickets, now it's Venki now who's walking in to replace
What's the confusion,
Manu
Ananta?
Vasan.
What's the confusion, Ananta?
I'm still
Because
not sure because Manu Vasan, the decision is still not there. I don't know whether he is out or not.
he should not be going outside the boundary, then he should be inside. That's the rules of the game, right? He cannot, once he go out of the boundary, then it is out, if I'm right. What does the rule book say, Ananta? If you
Manu
more
Vasan is coming back into the ground. It looks like he is not out.
Is it allowed, Ananta, once you walk to the boundary? Okay, this is...
This is just club cricket, so and they don't
but as per the
really
rules, what is as per the
Follow the
rules
rules.
say?
Yeah, I think if you walk in and if the other batsman comes in, so you're basically out.
Yeah.
So once you're out of the ground, which means that you are out. But anyway, here the rules are relaxed, so it's just club cricket.
Yeah.
It's more camaraderie and fellowship.
The reason I asked is for the viewers to know, because we see the third umpire standing in the boundary line and stopping the batters in IPL or in the world cricket, not allowing them to come in, because once they step in step out of the field, then they are actually out.
Nice shot by Manu. 4 runs to Manu.
Brilliant shot by Manu.
Starting to connect the ball, which means it's trouble for TSM because once he starts connecting the ball, ball will keep disappearing because he never looks back once he's, taken off. So he doesn't land after he takes off. That's Manu for you.
Yeah, Manu, actually Etica Devils need a big innings from Manu actually. Where you have Venki raring to go, but Venki as a team owner will be happy to see Manu Vasan scoring his 35.
Venki would ideally want to come in facing this 10 ball over.
He wants to repeat the old innings which he did against. Oh, it's a 4.
I see, it's again a boundary from Manu.
Manu is going for it, you can say. 132 for 5 in 81 balls. Manu has reached 23 of 15 balls.
There, the one, Manu is shifting gear now. So he's starting to connect the ball, which is trouble for TSM because he can quickly get to his 35, another 2-3 balls too. So that's what Manu can, do. He can push up the run rate. He can push up, the runs on the scoreboard. So that's Manu for you. And I think that's another boundary from Manu. 3 back-to-back boundaries from Manu.
Manu is taking on the youngster.
3 back-to-back boundaries from Manu. 136 for 5.
This is what experience can do.
82 balls.
Manu, the experienced batter, is challenging the youngster who has been very good in this tournament until now. Manu is taking it up to the bowler. And it's a lesson learned by the youngster also when someone is attacking, what they can do. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ananta.
Absolutely. So it's, there are a lot of takeaways from, the game because Abhinav was so effective in the previous game. In fact, he only gave 14 runs in 3 overs. Now he's already given 14 runs in 5 balls.
Absolutely.
This is what happens, in cricket.
Sometimes these are small things which are needed for a bowler to gain experience, Ananta, actually, because it teaches them a lot of lessons as to how to manage tough situations. It will only make him stronger.
I I think, is this going to be out? No, he did not come for the catch. So it's just a single conceded. A great over for Etica Devils. They got about 14 runs in this over.
Etica at 138 for 5 at
16
84 balls.
balls they have to face, and they're almost close to 140. So in the 16 balls, if they manage to get between 20 to 25 runs,
And-
they will be between 165 to 170. That is definitely a, good score to defend. What do you feel, Shankar?
Yeah, I agree. I think someone is Manu retiring or something like that. Why is he coming? Okay, he's coming for a drink.
Changing his glove.
One thing, Ananta, see, you have another 16 balls to go.
Yes.
Yeah? So what do you think the strategy of Etica Devils will be with Ranbir and Manu being inside the field, and with Venki having done so well in the earlier match, able to convert the 10 balls into a stiff target for the opposition? Will they ask Ranbir back into the dugout for Venki to come in?
Yeah, see, probably yes, Ranbir should, if he starts striking the ball well, so whether Vanki does it or Ranbir does it, they have to just get runs on the board. So if Ranbir is going to, waste too many balls, then ideally he should just, lose his wicket and get in, and Venki should come into bat, or he should just retire himself and Venki should come into bat.
Yeah.
Because after what Venki has done in the previous game, and if he's able to connect one or two, and hit them out of the ground, then you're looking at another 25 to 30 runs, which means that they will get close to 170, which is definitely a great score to defend here.
Absolutely, and that is what the thought process will be running inside the Etica team dugout, because that 10 balls they have to maximize if they have to put a stiff target before TSM, because TSM has batters like Murli Vijay, Akhil Srinath, they're all good with the bat. They can all get their 35 runs. So it's not even IK Rohit is there, their own captain, who can play a stiff knock. That's a catch. Yeah, taken by Akhil.
So Ranbir is out. Caught by Akhil, bowled by Sahas.
Ranbir is very dejected, but he has to go.
Venki walking in.
Venki, we call him as MS
There's a lot of
Dhoni
expectations
after
on
his last
Venki.
knock. Venki is called as MS Dhoni. We tease him as MS Dhoni after his last knock. 39 of 9 balls. Can we expect the same fireworks from Venkatesh? All eyes on Venki. Venkatesh is incidentally the team owner of Etica Devils, co-team owner of Etica Devils as well. The team is looking out to the team owner, Venkatesh, to replicate what he has done in just yesterday. A brilliant 39 of just 9 balls.
Let's hope Venki, entertains the way he entertained in the first game. So if he can get those massive sixes, the way that he scored in the first game. So if he can also get them into play in his second outing, that will be, really good for Etica Devils. They will easily get close to 170 to 175, which will be a respectable score to defend.
Etica Devils 138 of 6 for 6 of 85 balls. Another 15 balls to go. It is also critical how Venki faces this over. A spinner coming into bowl. Is it Bafna, Ananta, who is the bowler there?
Bafna is continuing to bowl. He's, round one, still not finished his over.
We'll also have to wait and watch who is going to bowl the last 10 ball
He
overs.
got Manu of the first ball, so there are 5 more balls that he has to bowl in this over. And after that, the 10 ball over begins.
Oh, Venki has
That shot
cracked
there.
him. This is what we are all expecting of Venki.
Venki He's just, taken from where he left. 6 of the first ball.
What a
Venki
brilliant shot, Ananta. What
is
a brilliant
continuing
shot.
to entertain Madras Cricket Club with his sixers, which he played in his first knock. He's out here, first ball, and it disappears for a 6.
This is why we call him as MS Dhoni of Madras Cricket Club. It's a new role which he has come into, Ananta. Even for a MCC B team, he has never played this role as a finisher. There's something he has identified himself and discovered himself in this tournament. This is what is all good about this tournament. Something.
Absolutely. These are all hidden talents, when you basically want to explore and experiment, as to what you're capable of doing. You have to basically try if you can do it, and if you are good enough, then you have to just continue, doing the good work.
Very good, Ananta, because see the pressure now the bowler is under actually. When a batsman has hit him for a huge 6, that was a shot from middle of the bat actually. Ananta, it was not just a rash shot.
Absolutely, he timed it really well, and it was a flat 6.
So IK taking time to set his field.
Let's see what Venki does. Third ball in this over. Sahas trying to figure out where to bowl, and IK still, making adjustments in the field.
Why not, Ananta? Why not? Because it's very, very important. When the batsman is under momentum, it is always good to slow up things actually, so that it might result in a momentum loss for a batter.
That is right. IK is doing the right thing.
Oh, last thing you want, because you're giving a strike back to Venki actually.
I think it's Ravi Shankar.
Venki is limping. It's a strike there. This is a costly error, I can say, because you are giving the strike back to Venki. You know what Venki can do as a damage.
Even Manu is raring to go, Shankar. So whether it's Venki or Manu, they are two big hitters.
It's a wide.
Now this is what happens, when a youngster is being hit, and he's under a lot of pressure, and he start bowling wides, and so this is what we are witnessing right now.
Has he hit himself? Has he bowled him or hit wicket, Ananta?
I think the leg umpire wants to
Seems like a.
review to see if it is a wide above waist.
Okay. Because I thought the wicketkeeper was claiming for a stumping, or there was bails which has fallen down. Hope Venki has not accidentally stepped onto the stumps. I didn't realize in a split of a moment what happened. No, absolutely. I think it's not out. Venki is back to bat.
147 for 6 in 88 balls. You still have 12 more balls. If they manage to get 20 to 25 runs in 12 more balls, then you're looking at a score between 165 and 170.
Good bowling by Bafna. He's not giving the right length for Venki to hit. He's shortened his length, smart enough to bowl that length. I don't know what how those sixes were hit by Venki in the last match.
Who's going to bowl the 10 ball over, Shankar?
Yeah, exactly. I have the same doubt, and I was eager to find out who will be bowling the 10 ball over. That's a good shot, but
Nice shot, but just one run.
is it Maddie on the field, Ananta?
Yeah, that's Maddie on the field.
What's the score? 149 for 6, 90 balls. The last 10 balls to go. These are the critical 10 balls. Very, very critical in this match.
Yeah, I think it's Abhinav bowling the 10 ball over.
So they are giving it to the youngster who has proved himself time and again to the honors to bowl the last 10 balls, which is the critical over.
First over went for 14 runs. Hope he redeems himself well by bowling the 10 ball over more effectively. Let's wait and watch.
Nice of IK to put the challenge up to the youngster. These are all learning lessons. If he comes out strong in this over, it's good for TSM superstar. That's nicely bowled. He slowed it up, making it difficult for the batter to hit.
Very well bowled. Just one run of the first ball of the 100th of the 10 ball over.
It's the slower you bowl in this wicket, Ananta, there's value for what you bowl. What they're checking out some. What is the review for Ananta? This is
I think they gone for an LBW.
Manu was the batter, if I'm right, correct?
Yeah, Manu was the batter.
They have to take the review because if the wicket goes down in this ball with a new batter coming in, it will be a challenge for Etica Devils. Is it Venki or Manu?
I think it was Manu because they just crossed over for a single.
Okay.
Saying, Shankar, like tough times don't last, tough people do. So even if you go through a tough time, finally they don't last for a long time. But if you're, tough personality and mentally if you're tough, I think if you just hang in there, things will pass.
So true, life. It's a life learning lesson, actually. Yeah, I agree. It applies to the field of cricket as well. Fortune favors the brave, and brave is the one who wriggles it out during tough times. What are they waiting for, Ananta?
It's a ball tracking. I think it is want to see if it is an LBW. So the review lost. Again, it went in favor of the batsman.
Let's see what the youngster is going to do against the MS Dhoni of MCC. New nickname for Venki. Oh, that's a beautiful ball bowled.
Very well bowled again.
Yeah.
See, since he's bowling slow, and Ravi there, very well done. Ravi again saved 2 runs there.
Nice of
From short third man. He went right up to the boundary line. And saved 2 runs for the team.
He's bowling well, Ananta, and the last 10 balls is nice. It 1s and 2s, they will take it any day. Hopefully it remains that way for TSM. Again, a good ball. Bowling to the field. IK cannot ask for more. Hope he maintains the same momentum.
Still 7 more balls to bowl, Shankar. He has to maintain this line and length, and he has to bowl as slow as possible, where it is very difficult to hit. The slower you bowl, it's very difficult to hit.
Agree. That's the pitch it is, actually.
See, this is what Manu can do.
Absolutely.
Brilliant shot by Manu. I think he's got his 35 and he's retiring. Great knock by Manu.
Brilliant knock. This is the rules of the game. Once the batsman scores 35, he has to retire. And Manu is retired now. Let's see who the new batter is.
6 more balls and they are already close to 160, Shankar. So which means that they
we-
can easily get to 170.
Let us give the viewers the exact score. 159 for 7 in 94 balls. Another 6 balls to go.
We have Arjun Arun walking in, who's also a big hitter. Between Arjun Arun and Venki, both of them will throw their bat around. They'll try to go for as many runs as possible. So in the next 6 balls, even if they manage to get 1-6 and probably, get another couple of runs in the balance 5 balls that they have to face, they still get close to about 12 to 13 runs, which means that they get closer to 175, which is a very respectable score, to defend.
Absolutely, I agree. While chasing a score of 175 is a huge ask, actually. The batsman will be under pressure from the first ball. Yeah, you have the likes of Murli Vijay, who will be opening for TSM Superstars, who can get his 35 in no time. We are again here eager to watch Murli's innings, and the viewers who are watching live on YouTube will also be waiting eagerly to watch the legend Murli Vijay come out to bat for TSM Superstars. But one thing we can assure you is you're going to have fireworks in the second innings from TSM Superstar batters as well. Very good shot to long on.
Shot from Arjun Arun, but just 1 run. So Venki's got back to face the 6th ball of the over.
Venki for the first ball, 6 he has hit. He has looked bit sedate. 10 of 6 balls. His team requires another 5 balls to go. A team expects another at least 2 more sixes from him, if not more. That's the high expectations he has set for everyone with his first. And the brilliant shot, but is it a catch? Oh, that's a catch.
Good catch by Anish. A deep square leg. Beautifully taken by Anish. Catch under pressure. Very well taken. So it's a good catch. And Venki.
Ananta, we have to give it to the bowler, Abhinav.
Absolutely there. Abhinav again proving to be effective. Got the priceless wicket of Venki, who scored 35 of 9 balls in his first game. And he did connect the ball well. But Anish was positioned at deep square leg. And, he was very calm. And he took a good catch.
But for the 1-6 of this over, it has been a very good over for the last 10 ball over, Ananta, actually.
Absolutely, I agree with you. So he's shown a lot of character, and it's like all nerves, whoever it is, when you bowl the 10 ball over, when it's the final over, you will be under a lot of pressure. But this young man has shown a lot of character.
Absolutely right, absolutely. When a youngster, the captain relies on him and he throws a ball to you saying that you are the man for the moment, you cannot ask for more when he delivers like this, getting the key wicket of Venkatesh, and it's up to him to how he finishes. That's a brilliant ball again, straight to the fielder. No, this is not what is needed. Overthrow when there was no one to back. Unnecessary runs.
3 runs scored. This is totally unnecessary here. Basically this is what IK does. He keeps, unnecessarily, giving runs is not required at this point. But I don't know if it's a run out. Let's see, because they're going for a review.
It is, if it's not a run out, Ananta, 3 runs might be proving costly at the end of this match, actually, Ananta. These are the small things which the team should be wary about, not to give those extra runs. Yeah, I know that your wicket is on the cards, but you have another 3-4 balls to go. And giving another, luckily, there was not a boundary.
So this is the 5th edition of the 100-ball cricket carnival sponsored by KUMBHAT family. And every year, this tournament only gets bigger and better and more exciting. And I'm sure in the years to come, it is only going to get even more bigger and exciting. It started off with 4 teams, and now we have 5 teams contesting. And the new team which is gotten this year is Madras Strikers, who are performing brilliantly. They've already won 2 games out of the 4 games that they have to play. So today's game is between TSM Superstars and Etica Devils.
Tomorrow,
Etica Devils won the toss and they elected to bat, and they have scored 160
for 8 and 96.
for 8 and 96 balls. 4 more balls they have to face. We have to see if they can get closer to 170.
For the viewers' benefit, tomorrow's match starts by 7:30 a.m. It will be between the Madras Strikers, who is doing well. They have won both their matches until now, if I'm right, correct, Ananta? Have they played only one match till now, Madras Strikers?
They played 2 games and they won both the games.
Both the games. And it will be against the Talaivas, who have also won all their matches, actually. It will be an interesting match tomorrow. The clash of teams who have won all their matches.
Right now, it is Talaivas and Madras Strikers, who are at the top of the table. And if Etica manages to win this one, again, they will be on the same page as Talaivas and Madras Strikers. And unfortunately, Dev Tigers, who are the defending champions, they have played 3 games and lost 3 games. And TSM Superstars have played 2 games and lost 2 games so far. And this is their 3rd game, and it's a must-win game for them. So interesting contest going on, Shankar.
Absolutely. And tomorrow afternoon game, 2 p.m. is between TSM Superstars and Dev Tigers. If TSM wins this game, then they'll have a bigger motivation and morale when they face Dev Tigers, who have lost all their matches. Then the evening game at 6:30 is between Talaivas and Etica Devils, which is also going to be an interesting match. So tomorrow, Talaivas in particular has 2 matches, one in the morning and another in the evening. So it has been declared not out. So 3 runs, extra runs because of the overthrow. 3 vital runs. 163 for 8 Etica Devils of 97 balls. Last 3 balls to be bowled. Bowled. The youngster is bowling a brilliant last over. This is what I said. The captain has thrown the ball to him to bowl this critical 10 balls, and he is answering back. Abhinav Sridhar. Abhinav Sridhar is bowling an excellent last 10 balls. Arjun Hari out. Arjun Arun, correction. This is brother of Aditya Arun. Arjun Arun and Aditya Arun are the sons of the legendary Bharat Arun, who is India coach, former India bowling coach, and former India player as well. Abhinav Sridhar bowling an excellent spell. Etica Devils 163 for 9 in 98 balls. Hope they don't get all out. The last two balls coming up. Abhinav Sridhar bowling an excellent spell. Nice ball for a single. 14 balls, 27 runs and 2 wickets. The last ball coming up. Etica has managed 164 for 9 in 99 balls. Whether this is enough, what will the last ball fetch for Etica Devils? We'll all know in the last ball. Until now, Abhinav Sridhar has bowled an excellent 10-ball over. Lots of brilliant shot. This is exactly what I said. Nice finish from Etica Devils. 168 for 9 in the 100 balls. Setting a target of 169 for TSM to chase. Good finish. The last ball finish. The youngster Abhinav Sridhar bowled very well. The last ball, the batter took a chance and hit a brilliant four to finish it off. So it comes to the end of Etica Devils innings. So we have be a break now. After the break, TSM superstars will come out to bat. We all are eagerly waiting for the legend Murli Vijay to step onto the crease. We all are waiting for those huge sixes and fours Murli Vijay hits. So viewers, don't sit back, relax, enjoy the evening of chase from TSM Superstars side. They have to chase 169 and they have the great legendary Murli Vijay opening the batting for them. So sit back and relax, don't go out. You will be entertained for a great evening. This is Shankar signing off for a break, and I will come back when the next innings of TSM Superstars, the chase with the target of 169 in mind, happens. Thank you. Yes, we are back live. Yes, we are back live in MA Chidambaram Stadium. Start of the chase from TSM Superstars side. They have a target, stiff target of 169, which is to be chased in 100 balls. The batters come in is the legendary Murli Vijay, opening with the team owner Ravi Shankar. In the .169 needed of 100 balls by TSM Superstars. Batters in Murli Vijay and the owner Ravi Shankar. Arihant Parekh starting the bowling.
So second session is about to start. TSM has to chase 168.
69 the target.
169 is the target. And Arihant bowling to M. Vijay. So dot ball from Arihant.
Good start, Ananda.
Arihant is a decent bowler, again, who bowls slow medium. And, the batsman has to wait for the ball to come onto the bat. So M. Vijay taking his time. Looks like M. Vijay is cramping or something is wrong. I don't know what is wrong with M. Vijay, or probably wants to a change of bat. He's been changing bats from game 1, because game 1 today in the morning, so he's changed bats probably every 2 or 3 balls. So hope he gets the right bat, because he needs to get those 35 runs, which are very, very important from M. Vijay's willow.
That's a brilliant
And
shot.
that's a beautiful shot by M. Vijay. 6 runs. He starts off with a 6. Change of bat has helped. Change of bat, change of fortune.
What a shot. We have come to witness the 6th hitting of Vijay. Viewers are in for a treat from Murli Vijay. The swashbuckling 35. How fast he reaches 35 is very important for TSM Superstars. That will bring the asking rate down.
So 2 balls, 6 runs. Arihant to Vijay. Bowling his 3rd ball.
Bold!
Oh, that is a defining moment for Arihant. He gets M. Vijay of the 3rd ball, clean bowled. M. Vijay trying to, get this over the mid-on fielder for a 6. And the end result, M. Vijay clean bowled by Arihant. This is a big, big setback for TSM Superstars. They were rooting for Vijay. They wanted him to score that 35 runs in that 15 to 20 balls. But sad that he's got out.
It's
Etica
also
Devils, huge moment for them.
it's good for Etica Devils, and it is very sad for TSM Superstars, plus also the viewers and the many who have gathered here to watch Murli Vijay play. They could only see that 1-6 from him. Yeah, this is the beauty of this tournament, Ananta, where the bowlers are rise up to the occasion. They know who the batsman is playing against them, but still they bowl what they are capable of doing, and that results in a wicket. And it's a very proud moment for the bowler.
Absolutely, but the crowd who have gathered here wanted to see Vijay hitting 6s and didn't want to see Arihant getting the wicket of Vijay. So they didn't come for Arihant, Shankar, they came for Vijay.
I agree.
No
Won?
offense to Arihant.
Yeah.
It's just that you know, it's all about camaraderie, fellowship, entertainment, and, you know, and the carnival vibe and all the fun that the members have come here looking forward to that. But M. Vijay, early dismissal is a big setback for TSM Superstars. What do you think, Shankar?
Absolutely right. Absolutely. People have come here to watch Murli Vijay play. And the ball is keeping low, Ananta.
Absolutely, Shankar. I think you basically, your judgment was right. Even in the first over that, you know, TSM Superstars bowled to Etica, the ball was keeping low. And it is definitely keeping low.
See, that's the problem. Like when the batter like Murli Vijay, who allows the ball to come onto his bat, doesn't expect this slow, low bounce of the wicket. And he's not able to adjust it. And that's a beautiful shot by Akhil Srinath. He's already limping, Ananta. This is again not good news for TSM Superstar because Akhil is one of the very important players for them.
See, they already played a game in the morning, Shankar, and this is the second game they're playing today. And see, extreme and challenging playing conditions. And, you know, players tend to cramp and, you know, they have to hydrate themselves, you know. Oh, again, it kept low. And, you know, the ball landing in the no man's land.
Akhil is actually limping. I don't know what is bothering him. He has some issue. So, but it's not a great start for TSM Superstars. With Murli Vijay going very early, with the only 1-6 we could see him hit. And there are a few members who are saying, Ananta, saying like Murli Vijay is playing here. See what will happen to other bowlers and all. It's not correct. I said this MCC KUMBHAT 100 ball tournament is very, very competitive. Our boys are up to the task. They can bowl against even the superstars and the seniors. And that's what has proved me right to the other members who talked about it. See, a guy like Arihant, who was given his heart out and bowls courageously against Murli Vijay when he takes his wicket, it is something every member can feel proud of because we have members who take the cricket very seriously and bear the fruit of the results actually.
I agree with you, Shankar, because see, when you get the wicket of Murli Vijay, you know, it's like, you know, that feeling that, you know, it gives a world of confidence to you because, you know, once you have Murli Vijay's wicket, it is like, you know, it's like a very proud moment. And, you know, and members have, you know, taken up this, you know, sport very competitively and, you know, they are fighting and showing the right spirit. At the same time, keeping in mind camaraderie and fellowship.
Absolutely. Is it Ranbir Vasan bowling the second over? Ranbir is a very good bowler. Bowling to Akhil Srinath. Akhil is limping actually. Very difficult times as a batter if you're limping and going to play your quota to reach the 35 runs.
No, this is not good news for TSM, you know, because I feel and I can see Akhil is struggling, and I don't know if this will keep bothering him throughout.
The ball is keeping really low, Ananta. This is what we were telling. The chances of run out is also there from Akhil's side because he's limping.
It's going to be difficult, Shankar, because you have to, you know, take a lot of runs. You know, running between wickets is very, very important.
Is it just cramps or a hamstring? We don't know the nature of the injury he's carrying actually.
I don't know if you're allowed to have a by-runner in this tournament. Does the rule permit you to allow have a by-runner?
I don't think so because the rule doesn't specify anything on those lines. That means a big no to that. Brilliant
what a
shot.
lovely shot by Akhil.
Now you know, Ananta, why he's here. In spite of he limping, he is capable of hitting these big blows. I think instead of running those singles, the right thing will be to go for these shots in the power play, within the power play.
Absolutely. Positive intent from word go. He came in and played that beautiful cover drive, and now this went over long off for a six. Reflects on, the positive intent that he's come out and he's batting with that intent. And again, beautifully placed for another boundary.
Brilliant.
Beautifully placed for
Brilliant.
another boundary.
I think he should not trouble himself running, Ananta, because we don't know the extent of the injury he's carrying. But if he's going to play shots like this, then he can very well stay in the crease and deliver the goods for TSM superstars.
He's timing the ball so well. And this is as good as it gets. Big shout out to Akhil. So he has to get those 35 runs, at a brisk pace. And that's what he's doing right now. And it is good for TSM superstars that if he can get that 35 runs within 20 or 25 balls.
Whoever wins, it is very important. We have a very close game, Ananta, for the viewers' sake, actually.
Again, he was trying to hit it over long on for a six. But went straight to the mid-wicket fielder, the country fielder who covered, and it was just 1 run conceded. It's 12 balls bowled, 24 for 1. That's a good start, Shankar.
But for Murli Vijay's wicket, I think TSM is on the right track with 24 of 12 balls. With just Murli Vijay's only wicket, they had lost.
Akhil Srinath, 17 of 8 balls. Ravi Shankar, 1 of 1 ball. TSM, 24 for 1 in 12 balls. Great start for TSM.
Sometimes it's very important for the team also, Ananta. In a big player like Murli Vijay fails, if others stand up and deliver, it's always good for the morale of the team when they chase a big score and win without the help of Murli Vijay.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you,
We have to
Shankar.
look at the positive aspect of it ourselves.
So others can step up and, deliver what they have to deliver. And if they win this game without M. Vijay contributing, it does a world of good to the team. It's morale.
Absolutely. Who are the other batters in TSM who
Arjun
could...
Hari is playing brilliantly well. 2 games, he scored 35. And, one thing about IK is he's clearly defined the role, of all the players. And all the players are playing their roles to perfection. That is how, IK always goes about. He's a inspiring leader, IK. And he's also been getting his 35 runs consistently in all the games. And there's an appeal from Ashok, for a run out or a stumping. I think it's a run out. So I think they are going for a review.
This was a smart work done by Ashok. He saw Ravi coming back slowly to the crease. And he was quick enough to hit the stumps and claim a run out. Very, very smart of Ashok. I understand it is not out. So TSM are relieved a lot. Arihant continuing to bowl to Ravi Shankar, the team owner of TSM Superstars. Ball keeping low, and Ravi doing
Beautifully played by
excellent.
Ravi. Beautifully played by Ravi.
He was equally up to the task. The ball keeping low
He
and
waited for
trying
the ball and
played it late.
played it at the last minute. Beautifully played by Ravi for a boundary.
Ananta, we have seen Ravi playing those incredible knocks as opener, Ananta, actually. When he loves the pace bowlers in particular, he loves the ball to come onto his bat. And he is, even spinners, he's able to deliver now, showing that class is always permanent. The age is just a number.
Absolutely, I agree with you, Shankar. And Ravi is an example of that,
Someone walking in the side before the side screen. Ravi Shankar is not happy.
Beautifully played by Ravi. One more run there. Ravi going for his second run. Good running between the wickets, between Ravi and Akhil.
Very important you keep the pressure on the fielders so that you get tidy and cake this extra run because you have the stiff target. Aryan for the next ball to Ravi Shankar. Brilliantly played by Ravi Shankar. Took the cow corner. Back to Aryan. 32 for 1 in 17 balls.
Good going for TSM, and it will be very good. And it is also very important that Ravi gets his 35. He spends some time out there in the middle. If he can get that 35 even in 25 to 30 balls. Oh, brilliant shot by Akhil. Brilliant shot for another 6.
What a beautiful shot.
And Akhil moves to 24 of 10 balls. What a knock by Akhil.
Always nice to see a ball being hit over the bowler's head for a 6.
200 plus strike rate from Akhil. This is absolutely brilliant.
TSM will be happy. They see Akhil playing this good knock for them because Murli Vijay had failed with just 6 runs on board. So it's nice that Akhil has taken the onus and responsibility on himself to keep the run rate going because the asking rate is 10 runs per over. They need to chip in with 4s and 6s from time to time to keep the asking rate under control. I think Manu is the new bowler. Is marking his run up.
38 for 1.
Manu bowls
18
gentle.
balls bowled.
Manu
You still have 82 balls remaining to be bowled. And TSM needs 131 to win this game. 72 balls, 131 to win. Sorry, my bad. It's 82 balls, not 72 balls. 82 balls, 131 to win. Oh. So, Ravi given out by the umpire, LBW. But Ravi wants to review this decision. If this goes in favor of Etica, this is another setback for TSM Superstars. Ravi was just connecting the ball well and he was getting the runs. And if there's another wicket fallen, then it is a setback for TSM Superstars. I think Arjun Hari will be coming in. Arjun Hari is in good form. So let us wait and see. Ravi is sure that it was probably missing the leg stump or hit the glove or whatever. So he's gone for a review. So we have to wait and see.
Manu, it was Manu's first ball, if I'm right, on that to Ravi Shankar.
Yes,
Actually,
it was the first ball.
it would have been better for him to see him the first delivery and then play the shot which is across, actually. Because sometimes what does is a new bowler, the ball tends to keep low, but he might not be having the rhythm to bowl the faster one. So when it comes slower and when you play across, you tend to miss, then you might be caught right in front of the wicket. I hope this is not the case because then will end up losing their owner.
I agree with you, Shankar, because Manu, bowls those floaters, because he's bowls very slow medium, and it's very difficult to drive Manu or to score Manu that easily. And if it has not probably hit the glove on the way, or if it is not pitched outside the leg stump, then it looks like it is going in favor of Etica Devils. Let us wait and see.
And and also Ravi was quick to take the review until unless if there's a edge on a bat or something. But Ravi seems to walk off. Is at least midway. Has he got a feeling that he's been declared out, or I don't know what is it? He's waiting for the decision.
Because one thing is sure, because Ravi knows it is not kiss the glove, or it is not
Hit the bat.
because otherwise he will not walk halfway and just wait
absolutely.
to know if the ball tracking and if it was hitting the stumps or not.
At least we have a clarity in that part. So it's basically waiting for the decision whether it's gone. The ball has gone on to hit the stumps. See, these are split decisions which has to be taken by a batter when the ball lands. If they think it's outside the line of the off stump and they can actually play the cross-batted shot so that there's no risk of LBW. That's what the batters tend to do, but again, the umpires are the right place to make those decisions, and they see it. So it's a chance Ravi has taken, but I hope it doesn't end up in a wicket for TSM and Ravi.
Absolutely, Shankar. It's a clear case of hit or miss. See, either you hit or you miss. So if you miss, then there is a chance that you get out. And this is the case which is basically that's happened here. And they're waiting for the decision from the third umpire.
But the delay is so much. Wouldn't it not go into favor of the batsman always when the third umpire is slightly indecisive? Then I don't know why it's taking so long. Is it a technical issue, or is it he's playing it again and again to check?
Even in case of Manu, when he was stumped, it took quite a while for the third umpire to give the decision. In fact, Manu was almost inside the dugout, and then after that, the decision was turned, and it was not out, and then he came back in.
I agree. But one thing good by the third umpire is he's taking his time because, a wrong decision doesn't go well for the tournament, actually.
I definitely agree. I think it's out.
Out.
Decision is out, and Ravi is walking back. So Ravi will be replaced by Arjun Hari. Yes, Arjun Hari is in. So he is in top form. He's been scoring well. Last two games, he's got the 35 runs that the captain wanted him to score. So, Arjun always plays the sheet anchor role.
38 for 2.
And with Akhil, probably another few overs, he will get his 35. He will also get in. So, we have to see how the rest of the batters play.
New batter is Arjun Hari.
Manu in his first ball got the wicket of Ravi. Now he's bowling his second ball to Arjun Hari, who's a new batter. So, single conceded.
Manu had a good innings with the bat. He's turning it on well with the ball as well. So it's been useful contribution by Manu in this match for Etica Devils.
Absolutely. If he gets a couple of wickets and if Etica, finally turn out to be winners of this game, there's a good chance that he'll be the player of the match.
Yeah, why not?
It's very difficult scoring of Manu Shankar because he bowls those floaters and you have to wait for the ball to come onto the bat. It's not very easy to score Manu.
It take years to come to the bat, I think so, actually, because I could see Akhil trying to adjust at the last moment to tackle the ball.
A lovely shot by Akhil.
Is it a 6?
Lovely shot. 4 runs.
4 runs declared by the
Akhil
umpire.
moves to 32 of 13 balls.
Akhil has played a brilliant knock of 32 of 13 balls. 28.
Oh, sorry,
of 12
28
balls.
of 12 balls. 28 of 12 balls. Akhil facing Manu. Oh, that's another nice shot. Oh, good
What a
catch.
catch.
Good catch by
Ishaq.
Ishaq.
Brilliant catch.
Running, from long on. He covered enough distance there to take a brilliant catch. Akhil out for 28. He has done his job. He's got his 28 in 13 balls.
Ananta, we have heard how many times catches win matches. And this is exactly what happened, actually. And this, another 7 runs would have made a world of difference. Now, the Ishaq taking this brilliant running catch will do a world of good. And Manu has taken his second wicket. Ananta.
Absolutely, yes. Manu has taken his second wicket. And,
So,
Manu,
he is,
after scoring
he is in
35.
line for the man of the match of this game.
Yes, definitely. It's like he's in contention for the player of the match.
This is what they say, when a batter has done well and he is also a bowler, a good bowler, you throw the ball to him. That is his day, so he'll do well.
See, it is not easy scoring of Manu, as I said, because he did connect the previous ball. And the next ball, again, it was another floater from Manu. And Akhil had to, basically wait for the ball. And the ball, never came at the pace that Akhil anticipated. And finally, Akhil took a brilliant catch in long on to dismiss Akhil. I'm sorry.
Ishaq.
Yes. Ishaq took a brilliant catch to dismiss Akhil.
Another-
28 of 13 balls.
Another
Nevertheless.
run is not a problem, 43, but the wicket column is bothering for TSM Superstars. Is already 3 wickets down. And no one has reached the important figure of 35 runs and retiring, because you need the top order to reach 35 and retire. On a chase like this, where 169 has to be chased, it is very, very important you have the top 3-4 batters hitting that 35.
I agree, Shankar, because after the early setback, M. Vijay was out, and then Ravi was out again for probably he scored the 10 to 12 runs. Now Akhil did well, but got out before getting those 35 runs. Now it is between IK and Arjun Hari, to get those 35 runs. It's very important they get those 35 runs, and it's very important that they don't lose any further wickets for them to be in the race.
I agree, Ananta, because once you have that 70 runs from 2 batter, automatically you have that 120 on board. Another 40 runs can be managed by the rest of the batters. That's how the equation runs. You have Anish Raja, who is also a hitter, who performed well in the morning match. He can come and deliver the goals for the 25 runs also. So it's very, very important the 2 here in the center get their 35 runs quota. Good start by IK. If he hits the first ball, glides the first ball for 4. So it's very important for TSM, especially the captain of TSM Superstars, IK Rohit, to get his quota of 35 runs as fast as possible, along with Arjun Hari, set a partnership of at least 60, 70 runs, which will take the team on course to chase the target of 169, which is a stiff target. in a pitch which is slow, and assisting the bowlers when they bowl the slow cutters, and so it's very very important these two have a good partnership if TSM has to chase the 169 target.
Well bowled by Ashwath. See, Ashwath is a quality bowler because he represents MCC in the inter-club tournaments, and he also represents, the in a TNCA team which is in the 5th division. So he's a bowler, who's got this ability to pick wickets, and not very easy to score runs of Ashwath.
I agree. He's an uncanny bowler. He has also played a very good innings at the bat. Who knows? It is his day as well. He could pick 1 or 2 wickets. Etica Devils are in course to win this match. But until unless Rohit and Arjun Hari had another ideas in mind. Will the umpire go for the review? No.
They got 7 runs in this over so far.
Asking rate is about 9.83. They are maintaining the run rate. TSM Superstars, it's wicket column which is bothering them.
Yeah, yes, they have 51, almost 5 overs, which is averaging 10 per over. They just have to maintain the momentum, get
As far as the running
10 runs
between,
per over.
as far as the running between the wickets, IK is athletic, and it's easily he will complete those runs. But it's the 4th and 6th out of him, which is important. And it's also very important they don't take too many risks. Ananta, at times what happens is a run out at this moment will prove to be very costly for TSM. Have they gone for a review of this run out?
Yeah, looks like they've gone for a review, or probably it's end of the over. Yeah, it's not out. They've gone for the review.
You got the message, it's not out? Yes, they have gone for the review.
See, Shankar, it's very, very important that they don't lose one more wicket, because if they lose one more wicket, then they're 4 down. And, you have the other batters who have to step up and, do what they're required to do. So this partnership is very, very crucial for TSM Superstars if they want to win this game.
Totally agree with you, Ananda. This partnership is very, very important. Even in case maybe the run rate slightly goes up, the asking rate goes up, it's fine. But at least they should not lose further wickets, because already they are 3 down. They are going to lose one more wicket, especially the good batters like Hari or IK Rohit. It will be a big setback for TSM. I think this is the time for consolidation from TSM side, and they need a partnership here. At least 60-70 runs partnership from these two batters, because they are just in. So if they put a 60-70 run partnership, then it's up to the batters to come to do the job to take the TSM Star team home.
So is Manu bowling his second over to IK. Nicely played by IK to Ashwath, who's fielding at point.
It's also important, Ananta, we need to know who and all can use the long handle well in TSM side. One I can think of is Anish Raja, who could use the long handles.
One more is Roshan.
Yeah. From what he has seen, I think only the last match, both of them had a chance to come out early to play. So it made a lot of difference, because they did try their best to put a competitive total on board. They helped because they had few more balls for them to face to set up the target. So
one thing good is between these two players, they can rotate the strike, and they will take as many singles as possible. And, every ball they'll take a single. See, every ball they're taking singles. But at the same time, they have to get those, boundaries in between, because both of them have been getting their 35 runs consistently in the last two games. Arjun Hari and IK has been getting those 35 runs, individually. And if they continue to get the 35 runs that they are expected, I think it will be good for TSM Superstars to chase down this total.
And what I like actually with uh, these Etica Devil bowlers look very disciplined. They have not bowled wides at all. If you see from the start of the innings, they have not bowled any wides to them. They are making Etica, they are making TSM Superstar batters play every ball. And that has what has resulted in the wicket. They have stuck to the line and length, they're bowling straight and asking them to go for it if they can, because they already set a good target on board.
I fully agree with you, Shankar. Yes, they are maintaining a disciplined line and length. They're not straying, they're not bowling wides, they're not giving extra balls, they're not giving extra runs. All these things, really matter and will help Etica Devils, at the end when TSM Superstars, lose a few more wickets, then this will definitely work out handy for Etica Devils.
I think this is the clue the other teams which have not won until now in the tournament can take from what Etica is showing. Bold discipline, line and length, keep it straight and vary the length, and it's up to the batters. You don't give extra runs, you ask them to hit and score a few.
I agree, because see, extras are basically bonus runs that the team gets.
Extra balls, Ananta.
Yeah,
extra
extra
balls
balls,
for a 4 or a 6.
bonus
actually.
runs, extra, runs, extra balls. So, you bowl fewer, no balls and fewer wides. It's like will always work out handy for you when the game gets close.
What is the team score? 58 for 3 of 36 balls. Asking rate has gone to 10.41. I think next 15-14 balls they can consolidate, milk those 6 to 8 runs per over. They should not lose any further wickets. That is what will be there in the minds of Captain IK of TSM Superstars. He cannot afford one more wicket in this middle phase. Until now, they have done a decent job. They should not at the same time allow the asking rate to go up very high also. They should keep rotating the strike and taking the odd force.
58 for 3 in 36 balls. 64 more balls and TSM need 111 to win. Good shot by IK. Great running between the wickets.
That's what I said, Ananta. IK is very, very athletic. So he can convert those singles into twos. He can push Hari for the second run. He's a good judger of run, which we have seen in the club games, what he can do.
Again, a nice shot by IK. Gets one more run. And IK wants to change his bat. He's not happy with the bat.
61 for 3 of 38 balls. Arjun Hari 5 of 6 balls. Captain IK Rohit of TSM Superstars 14 of 10 balls.
Change of bat. IK is taking his time to pick the right bat. Ashwath to Arjun Hari. $62 for 3 in 39 balls. They need 107 in 61 balls. One more single. Right now they're dealing in singles.
They need to have these odd fours in the middle, Ananta, to ensure the asking rate doesn't go very high.
Absolutely, I agree, because right now they require about 9 runs per over, and they need to get 9 or 10 runs per over every over to stay in the race, because otherwise it's going to be very tough towards the end.
They need to have a run rate of at least 8 runs per over to
Nice shot by Arjun.
have the asking rate in reachable distance.
Again, 1 run scored. So Ashwath is bowling tight, just giving run a ball. It's about 60 balls now, or 59 balls. They have to get about 80 or about close to 105 runs. Well bowled by Ashwath.
Ananta, we have with us Arihant, who took the wicket of Murli Vijay. Arihant, you have taken the wicket of Murli Vijay today. How does it feel? Can you tell the viewers?
I feel like I'm on top of the world because Murli Vijay, we all know, he has hit such a lovely 100 in the IPL over here. And everyone in my team was saying the only wicket I need to get is of Murli Vijay. So I'm quite happy and lucky that I was able to get it. Thank you.
Lovely, lovely Arihant.
Arihant, the good part is he had hit you just for a 6 earlier ball. Still, you kept your nerves and bowled that ball up to the wicket so that if he misses, you hit him. And that's exactly what happened. And we were delighted for you actually here in the commentary team. I and Ananta was talking. It gives, we all came to see Murli Vijay bat. That's a disappointment for us. But at the same time, when a MCC member takes Murli with his wicket, we also feel delighted. Congratulations, well done. All the best for the tournament ahead.
I was just
Thank you so
telling,
much.
I was just telling Shankar Arihant that people here have, turned out in large numbers to see Vijay hit sixes and not Arihant pick the wicket of Vijay. But anyway, nevertheless, it's a huge moment, for you, and a defining moment, in your cricketing career, picking Vijay's wicket. And I'm sure that you must feel very proud of this.
Thank you so much, Ananta. I'm happy that I spoiled everyone's party by getting the wicket. At least now everyone will remember who I am because I've taken Murli Vijay's wicket. So it's a good thing. My captain had told me at the beginning that whatever happens, even if you get hit, just stick to one line and length, one plan, and rest we will see whatever happens. So that's what I did, and I'm happy that it worked for the team. Thank you.
That's brilliant, Aryan. But exactly what I was telling Ananta just now. All your bowlers, they're not giving any freebies, extra runs. You're sticking to the line and length, bowling, asking the batter to hit if you can. That's the best bowling effort which we have seen until now. Good, keep up the good work. All the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so much. One of the messages that our captain has given us is no extras. Whatever we do, we stick to line and length and ensure that we don't give extras. That's our effort. Of course, there could be some leakages, but then we are probably among the better teams in terms of extras. So we're quite happy with our plans.
Fantastic, Arihant. We're proud of you.
Well done, we are proud of you. Who took Murli Vijay's wicket today? $69 for 3 of 44 balls. Another 56 balls to go. Asking rate is slowly mounting up. It's almost going to be 11. I think it's Ishaq who's coming into bowl. Ishaq is a wily customer in bowling. down the leg wide. Just now we were talking about the discipline of Etica Devils bowlers. I hope there are no too many freebies given by Etica Devils, especially in particularly Ishak. Until now, we have seen a disciplined bowling attack, bowling from them.
TSM 70 for 3 in 44 balls. They need 99 to win in 56 balls. Shankar, it's been quite a while since they scored a boundary.
Exactly, Ananta. This is what is a problem actually. If you're not going to get those odd four, at least the loose balls when it's coming down the leg, if you don't try and wait for those balls and convert, play through a dap shot. There's a vacant area in deep fine leg which they can look at. If you don't get those odd fours, then you're actually the asking rate is going to go up.
The bowlers are also bowling to the field.
Shankar, if you see Ishak, is bowling that line where you have three fielders there. There is a point, there are two fielders covering, the point region, and then you have a short third man.
So they are not able to get that ball beyond those three fielders. And they are only conceding one run.
Absolutely.
This is, great bowling by, the bowlers, very disciplined and at the same time bowling to the field. And
Straight catch.
wicket.
Oh, he's dropped.
Ashwath has dropped a catch there.
He had held on to the ball for a split second and then dropped it. If you're not in control of the catch and it pops off your hand, then that's a challenge. And this results in a drop catch. It would have been a big breakthrough for Etica Devils. Until now, they have done a great job. And Ashwath is a very seasoned campaigner. Maybe it's the pressure of the catch. Hey, is it a run out? No. Arjun Hari was not even watching IK. That's what IK is saying. You should watch me, not watch the ball. Ananta, this is very important in running between the wickets, Ananta. You cannot have a runner watching the ball instead of watching at your partner. It results in miscommunication. We have seen several times.
Absolutely. And, even Arjun Hari, is exhausted. We can see that, it's very humid out there. And it's not easy.
Shankar, it's easier said than done. But, these players are, have been only scoring in singles.
So, which means that, a lot of energy gets drained out. And it's not very easy to, keep your energy, going forever. So it's going to be very difficult for them. It's not very, because they've not been getting boundaries. It's been like almost 3 or 4 overs since they got a boundary.
Totally agree, Ananda. If you see, even in IPL, we had fit players not able to cope up with the conditions. So when the superstars themselves are not able to cope up, what can people who play games once in a while and do this running, who's not maybe looked at their fitness to that great extent as the real actual stars who play cricket? It is not easy for them out there actually.
Absolutely, because challenging playing conditions, and Arjun Hari has been, scoring of every game that he's played, right from game 1. This guy has been scoring 35 runs, and that too in a brisk pace. And right now, you can see the disciplined bowling effort by Etica Devils, and they're not conceding boundaries. And this is definitely going to help them, towards the end, when they bowl the death overs. And anything above 25 in the last 10 ball over, it's going to be very challenging for TSM Superstars.
I totally agree, Ananta. I totally agree. I think they need to have a move on soon. They cannot keep on going on like this. We can ask the scorers what is the run rate required. It's 10.9611. Able to maintain that. Hope they don't allow the required run rate to cross the 12-run mark, which will prove to be very difficult for them. They need the odd fours and sixers. If not sixers, at least some fours for the bad rank balls. I think this break will help the batters to an extent, Ananta.
Again, Ashwath is back, change of ends, and Ashwath is back with the ball, bowling to IK Rohit.
It's again from the Walaja Road, and which we
IK
call
right
it
now
as
20 of 15 balls. Arjun 10 of 11 balls. So there is a partnership that they're building, but they need boundaries and they need quick runs here.
absolutely.
Otherwise, the asking rate will climb up slowly, and towards the end, anything above 25 in the 10 ball over is going to be very challenging because they also have to hold on to wickets.
I think as a batter, you need to identify those areas which you need to hit the force, Ananta, actually. If you just go blindly hit, it is going to go straight to the bowlers. You have to look at the gaps which you can target when there's a loose ball coming your end. You need to anticipate a loose ball coming any moment. You have to create those opportunities.
Oh, another wicket there.
What a
What a
catch.
brilliant catch. Brilliant catch. I don't know who is this fielder who took this catch. A fantastic catch. Is that Arjun Arun? Oh, great catch. Oh, Suraj. Oh, lovely catch. Fantastic catch to dismiss Arjun Arun.
Always when the fielder is running towards the ball and taking a diving catch, it is very difficult. The ball is dipping in front of you. It's a brilliant catch, I can say.
Inspiring effort. Brilliant catch. Big shout out, to this fielder who took this catch.
Ananta, already we have seen two brilliant catches in this innings. Seen two brilliant catches in this innings, actually, if I'm right. One was taken by in
Shak. Yeah.
Ishak. And one catch we saw even in TSM Superstar side, I think so.
Wicket number 4. Another setback for TSM. And Anish Raja is in with IK Rohit. See, once you have 3 wickets down, Shankar, because the batsmen will also have, this in the back of their mind that they shouldn't lose further wickets. So even going for strokes, basically they'll think twice because they don't want to lose another wicket. So that is what is going, through IK Rohit and, Arjun Hari's mind. Now Arjun Hari is out and he didn't get those 35 runs. He's got those 35 runs in the last 2 games and, he's out for 10 now.
Looks very challenging, Ananta, because we need to get the top order to have at least 3 35s from them. With hardly anyone scoring a 35, it looks really challenging for TSM Superstars to reach the target of 169.
I agree with you, Shankar. It is advantage Etica right now.
Absolutely, because unless the few batters who are coming in now, like Anish Raja and IK Rohit, and 1 or 2 batters who could score 25 runs. Otherwise, it looks very bleak for TSM Superstars to go for
Lovely
it.
shot by IK. Lovely shot. So this is what we need, a few more sixers from IK. And IK is already, 27 of 18 balls. So, sooner than later, IK will, basically get back to the dugout and then they're technically 5 down, Shankar.
And the hope, yeah, I agree with you. They're technically 5. Superstitious. I expect at least IK to cross the 30 mark because all these batters of theirs have fallen before crossing the 30 until now. Hope I'm wrong. So you need at least IK to score his 35, Anish to score his 35, and few other batters coming down the order to score the 25s to reach the target of 169.
Is that close because, the umpire wanted to, review that. And I'm not sure if Anish was inside or was shot. And this is the last thing that TSM superstars need right now. If Anish is out, then they are 5 down, and another few overs, Rohit will get back in the dugout, which means they're technically 6 down, Shankar.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. This is what I'm saying, Ananta. We need at least 3 batters, top order, to reach the 35. Otherwise, chasing a score of 169, it becomes very, very difficult for the chasing team to reach the target. What has happened? I think it's not out. Anis has managed to reach the crease on time. The throw was not a direct throw. Actually, Ashok Sigamani had to go slightly to his side to collect the ball and then come to the stumps. That few seconds gave Anis to reach the crease. The ball is keeping low, Ananta. This is what happens while chasing. It becomes really, really difficult. Towards the second innings, it makes things much more difficult for the chasing team, because when the ball keeps so low, it is not easy for the batters. That's a brilliant ball bowled, Ananta. The same
Ishaq.
action. Ishaq is a wily customer, Ananta. He bowls really well.
Bowler is one of the potential game changers, is a promising all-rounder.
With the same action.
Sam, 85 for 4 in 56 balls. They still have 44 more balls. And Anish is struggling to get bat on ball.
Very, very difficult situation for TSM. We have to wait and watch how they come out. It's very important they played Ishaq very carefully and not give a wicket to him. At the same time, they should also look at the run rate and not lose wickets. Fantastic shot.
Nice shot by Anish.
This is what you need to wait.
Boundary.
You need to wait.
Shot.
You need to wait for the ball. When it's in the right area for you to play, you play these delicate shots and ensure that you play in between the fielders for a 4. It is. This 4 was very much needed for them, TSM. 89 for 4 in 58 balls with 4 wickets down. Good shot from Anish. IK Rohit is in 29 of 20 balls. I think Ananta IK will take it as close as possible to the 34 and then go for it.
Shankar.
IK has reached his 30. One batsman has touched the 30 for TSM. 30 of 21 balls. IK is keeping the hopes of TSM alive with his knock. But we need the few other extra batters who are like Anish Raja is playing, and also batters from the dugout to play that bigger innings. Roshan is one who could score as 20 or 25. It will help TSM scores. They have nothing to lose, TSM, because they already lost 2 matches. This is the 3rd match. They have to try and go all out.
Absolutely, I agree, Shankar. IK will, get to 34 and then try to get a 6 to finish off well. If he can get that 40.
See,
and,
the reason, Ananta, is if he takes it to 34 and then scores a 6, that 40 matters a lot because you have scored that extra runs because you don't have wickets in hand. That much amount of batters in the dugout who could come and score this 25 or 30.
Absolutely. Because I want Anish, I wish Anish can, do well with the bat. And Anish also, gets those quick runs, if he gets to that 25 or 30 in probably 15 to 20 balls, will do a world of good for TSM.
Absolutely, he's a capable batter. And I've seen good innings from him. He's a good, he can use the long handle very much. We have seen in the earlier game how he could hit those lusty sixes outside the park. So
He has to just get his confidence. Even with Manu's case, saw he had a very slow start, but towards the end, Manu quickly got those 10 to 15 runs in about 3 to 4 balls or maximum 5 balls, and he got to his 35 in 26 to 27 balls.
absolutely. How many times you have seen in any international cricket when a bowler bowls very well, it helps him in his batting, and when he bats very well, it helps him in his bowling. Vice versa. Ashok Sigamani has been brilliant behind the stumps. Ananta is just waiting for any given opportunities for run out actually.
Absolutely, because he's done well with the bat. The first game also he got 35. Second game he got 35, and with a very good strike rate. And then he's back there behind the wickets, and being the captain of the team, he's taking the responsibility, to take all the responsibility on his shoulder. Inspiring leader, and he's doing a great job here.
Absolutely. Fantastic. What is the deliberation which is going on between the umpire and Ashok Sigamani? I don't know. There's something which umpire is pointing it out to Ashok. And we're not sure what happened. What did happen actually? What was the problem? Fire and
I don't understand what that means, willful fielding, Shankar.
fire
Are
and
you aware of it?
penalty for willful fielding. We'll get back to you as to what is willful fielding. We'll ask the
Brilliant shot by IK.
Yeah, it's a catch.
Is that a 6 or a catch? Oh, great catch. Brilliant catch. On the lines.
who is the one who took the catch, Ananta? Can you be able to guess
It
the
looks
fielder?
like Anush or Bafna, took a brilliant catch. He was right on the line. And the ball, was scored straight to him, hit straight to him. And, he was very cool, calm and composed, and he took that catch, dismissing IK. So it's 5 down now for 98.
Very, very difficult.
It looks extremely challenging for TSM superstars from right now. I think it's Sahas Bora who's walking in.
Very, very challenging, Ananta. I think we need to check the asking rate, what it has gone to actually.
It's 2 youngsters now, promising youngsters.
11
Now
points.
let's see if, they have everything that it takes to reach to this target.
Asking rate is already 11.5 runs per over. There's not much batting in the dugout. Roshan is one I can think of.
I think in all probability, Etica will win this game, Shankar. So,
Seems so.
my money is on Etica right now.
Until someone comes with an exceptional, 2 or 3 people come with an exceptional innings, I don't see anything happening that will go TSM Superstars' way.
All their top order and established batsmen are out right now. So now it is up to Anish Raja and Sahas Bora, and after this Roshan will come in. So it looks extremely difficult from here. But again, nevertheless, cricket is a very funny game, Shankar.
I agree, but
You never know what happens.
I don't see any batters who's going to do that improbable thing for TSM. It's a tall order, Ananta, 12 runs per over, with not much batting left out in your dugout. Expecting when the top order has not delivered the 35 runs, expecting the middle order and lower middle order to reach the stiff target. It is a mountain to climb. It's a 4, I think so. It's a welcome boundary at last. It's a welcome boundary.
So they need to get more of this, Shankar.
Yeah. No, they,
They have to get boundaries, whether it takes the inside edge or outside edge or whatever, they need to get boundaries
Absolutely.
right now.
Absolutely.
It is a must and it is mandatory that they get it.
They need at least one 25 run over, which will bring the asking rate down, Ananta, actually. Who is going to give that?
You don't need to be specific. Ask him for a few words.
Good running. 64 needed in 33 balls. Let's go, Sahas.
So TSM needs 64 in 33 balls. And with 5 wickets in hand, it's Sahas and Anish in the middle. Looks extremely challenging. Can they get to this 169 mark? Can they chase this down?
It's now or
It is
never for
something which is,
Ananta.
very, very challenging. Nevertheless, the game is never over until it is over.
Another one thing I wanted to know, I know that Roshan uses the long handle very good. Don't you think Roshan should have come in along with Anish to have a partnership here?
Yeah, I agree with you, Shankar, because if they really, wanted to give a serious shot at this, I think Roshan should have come, or probably, I don't know if they want Roshan to come in later and, probably in those 10 ball over, another boundary from Anish. We actually right now need many more of these boundaries to, come in. And only then TSM is in with a good chance to win this game. Have you added those penalty runs? Yeah, added. Yeah, it's added. 110 for 5 penalty runs are added. Good shot, and it is Ashwath. Good throw from Ashwath.
Nice fielding by
One run
Ashwath.
conceded.
TSM Superstars need 58 out of 29 balls.
Required run rate is 12 runs
They
per
are holding
over.
on to Roshan, for that 10 ball over, Shankar, because nice shot by Sahas.
It might prove too late, Ananta, in my opinion. It's now because when your asking rate is 12 runs per over, if you are allowing it to climb and then you are expecting a batter to come and go immediately in the 10 ball over, it is very, very difficult in this wicket, especially when it's keeping low and slow. And
Trust me, Shankar, because Roshan is a guy, if on a good day, if he can get what, 2-3 sixes in the 10-ball over, things can change. The whole complexion of the game will change. So even if TSM requires about 25 to 28 in the 10-ball over, and if Roshan can, come and score those 2 or 3 sixes, you never know. It is possible, Shankar, because 28 runs was scored by Rohit in the last game. They needed 28 runs in the 10-ball over, and Rohit came in and scored 3 sixes, and they won the game with 3 balls to spare. So you never know.
Anything is possible in the game of cricket.
Yeah, it's very important. If Roshan could do it, this is good. It's also important the batters here have the momentum up and running and do not allow the asking rate to go very high, which becomes impossible for even Roshan to come and do what he can do. Sometimes very useful to bowl is this fast short balls, Ananda. Ball is not coming very low onto the bat. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder.
26 balls, 55 runs,
Now you can see that Ananta, the asking rate is slowly going up. If
5 wickets in hand.
they're not going to get the force.
Oh, nice shot.
Good
Nice
shot.
shot by Sahas. But again, the fielder, at deep square leg, was quick to respond and just a run scored.
It's really challenging, Ananta, from now on. They need to have at least 1, 4 or 6. The number of balls left is decreasing. And the ones and twos is not going to bother. And it's out. Oh, he's asked for a review immediately.
See, the bowler was very confident, that it was out. But that said, Anish was also pretty confident that, he didn't nick it.
He went immediately for the review, Ananta. So,
I leave it to the judgment of the third umpire. Let's wait and watch.
yeah. We have seen many times in international cricket, sometimes the batters are very, very confident, but the faintest of nicks takes their bat and they're declared out. We have seen many occasions like this in international cricket. Even in current IPL, you have seen the batsmen were very confident he didn't nick it. But when they play the shot, they are caught in the moment, they miss those fine ticks.
I agree with you, Shankar. Because the batsman always feels that he's not nicked it. But, the third umpire will decide after looking at the video coverage and the snickometer. Is there a snickometer here, Shankar?
I think they have one as a snickometer. That is what the umpire checks out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Was the decision still pending?
Looks like he's not out.
Yeah.
Shankar.
So Anish was quick enough to take the review.
Oh, I think he's out. I think he's out.
Exactly, Ananta. This is what I was saying. It is the batsman is caught in the moment and they missed that nick actually. The snicko says it's out. So Anish cannot argue. He has to go because the snickometer
Absolutely,
says
the
it is
umpire's
taken the
verdict,
nick.
and the third umpire's verdict is final.
Yeah, absolutely. The
he
faintest
cannot
of edges.
definitely debate
He
or
cannot argue. Yeah. This happens in international cricket. We've seen it time and again. In current IPL also we saw this.
He just has to honor the decision of the third umpire. And,
Absolutely, this is the spirit of the game. He has to move.
Absolutely, he has to just get out. So it's Yogi who's coming to bat. Can Yogi do?
Still, Roshan has
what
not come out.
TSM wants?
Ananta. Still, Roshan has not come out. Bit surprising. Unless he's carrying some injury.
Now again, they want Roshan to come out, to face the 10 ball over. They don't want Roshan to get out before that. That is why they want Roshan to come in, probably to play that 10 ball over.
I still remember the year before last, Ananta, one match, when the asking rate was so high, Roshan was the one who delivered for them. And that is the time I think he played for Etica, same team, and he won it for them. Eventually enabling them to reach the finals, and the finals they won actually.
That's true. I think it went to a super over, right, Shankar?
Yeah.
And it was Roshan who, scored about 10 to 14 runs in that last over.
Absolutely.
So that is what I was telling you about. See, Roshan, is the kind of guy who basically likes to, take challenges on. He likes to take things on.
Yeah.
And, if he can pull this, but nevertheless, if it is going to be 40 or 45 in the 10 ball over, then it is going to be very, very difficult. If it is between 25 to 30, then they have a good chance.
That's a good shot to deep cover.
Good shot by Anish. Should have a fielder there, who
It's Yogesh Nahar who's come to
was
bat.
covering, in position for that shot.
That's a good shot, but Sas. Only one run. The 1 runs will not bother Etica Devils, Ananta. They need at least few fours from TSM batters if they have to
I
challenge
agree,
the
Shankar.
target.
This is not going to help TSM at all.
118 for 6 of 81 balls, just 19 balls to go.
And 51 runs required.
Asking rate has already reached 16, Ananta. It's very, very challenging.
Now it looks like a no-brainer, Shankar.
That's exactly why I feel Roshan should have come in now. Delaying Roshan is not going to help TSM's cause.
TSM winning this game is not definitely going to happen on my watch. They are only managing to get those singles. They are connecting the ball, but these singles are not going to help them at all.
Absolutely. They need those 4s and 6s soon. I don't know whether these batters are capable of doing that. This wide on extra run. Ashok getting it on his shoulder, trying to prevent that 4 byes. Good work by Ashok as a keeper. He was going along with the ball and covering the wrong line bolt. I'm very much surprised Roshan has not come. The balls are ticking by just 17 balls more, Ananta. Asking rate is creeping up. It's reached 17 runs.
Looks like it's done and dusted, Shankar. The game is over.
121 for 6
Only a
in
miracle
83
can,
balls.
make TSM win from here.
low full toss.
Need 47 and 16 balls.
Surface missiles is not going to work. We need surface to air missiles.
Abs- Absolutely. And I don't see anything going TSM's way. IK is coming in with the water. Mostly a message from the captain is what
Along the ground is not going to help TSM, to win this game. They have to think aerial.
I can see Roshan standing with his pads on, Ananta. Are they going to get someone in and then give Roshan a chance for the last 10 balls? You can see Roshan standing there. I think that's the message IK has gone in to give his batters. Maybe he's giving them the last 2-3 balls for them to score.
16 balls, 47 runs to win. How often you've seen teams chasing down 47 runs in 16 balls?
Very, very difficult.
9 out of 10 times the bowling team wins.
You need Henrik Klaasen to be there to hit this runs, Ananta. Or Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Suryavanshi.
Suryavanshi. That's a good shot, but again for a single. Target getting very, very difficult. It's almost going towards 19 runs per over. The singles will not help TSM's cause at all. 124 for 6 of 86 balls. Just 14 balls left. Yogesh trying to hit, but is not able to get underneath the ball for the ball to soar over the boundary line. It's resulting in 6. It's already 20 runs per over. Very, very, very difficult. That's a good shot tried by Saz. Again, it's not going. They are trying to hit, but it is just going straight to the field. Task is now proving almost impossible for TSM superstars. What a brilliant catch that was. What a brilliant catch. He left his hand up and the ball stuck into his hands. That's a brilliant catch. Nehal, the fielder. I admire the effort by Nehal. He moved backwards. He just stuck his hand up and the ball stuck to his hands. Brilliant, brilliant catch. End of the day, the effort matters and it resulted in the catch. Roshan coming in to bat. Yes. The asking rate is close, more than 21 runs per over. Very, very stiff target. Even Roshan, which is long handle and hefty hitting, seems to be very, very impossible target to reach. We had to wait and watch, Ananta, what Roshan has to do. But even for the asking rate is even uphill task, even for Roshan to deliver. So the way it is going, Etica and Talevas, these are the top 3 teams and the strikers. The game is going to be between them.
It looks out of reach to me, Shankar. From here, in all probability, it is Etica Devils winning this game. Unless Roshan, that's a brilliant shot from Roshan. So Roshan has started his, mission to win this game. So let's wait and watch if can do the mission impossible.
Ananta, this is what I'm saying, no? When you have a batter who can use a long handle, asking him to play the 10 balls is only asking for more. You should have come earlier and tried these earlier. If it clicks, it clicks. That's a different thing. At least you would have got the asking rate down, and others could have been closer to the target. Actually, sometimes I'm not in the thought process of getting a hitter for the last 10 balls. If you have a run rate required, which is creeping up, it is very important you get your guy who can use the long handle and play the big shots earlier, so that he can do justice for his place in the team.
I agree with you, Shankar, because now it's too late, to send Roshan in. It is 9 out of 10 times chasing, close to about 43 in 10 balls is, a very, very difficult and a tall ask. So as you thought, Roshan should have come into bat a bit early. And is another wicket going to fall now? Oh no, catch dropped. And Roshan is back to start his mission towards getting the mission impossible.
Let's see what Roshan has to do in the next ball. $131 for 7 of 92 balls. 8 more balls. Very difficult. Arjun Arun is a very good bowler.
38 of 9 balls.
Roshan is out.
This
I think this is the last nail in the coffin for TS.
absolutely.
Ranveer Watson with a magnificent catch.
Another catch taken. Ranbir has taken this catch. He will proudly announce to Roshan in the pickleball court that I have taken your catch. They have a friendly banter between them in the pickleball court, and I think Ranbir taking Roshan's catch is going to have fun with him when he comes outside the ground.
The game is done and dusted, Shankar.
Absolutely. So it is sad to see two teams having 3 defeats in a row and not challenging the others. So it's now the top 3 teams which might fight against each other for the coveted MCC KUMBHAT 100 ball tournament could be between Talevars, Etica Devils and the Strikers, who are going very strong.
Fantastic fielding by Etica Devils.
Etica Devils, if they win this, they win the second, they make it their second win of this tournament.
Seriously good bowling.
132 for 8 in 95 balls, just 5 balls. 37 of 5 balls is impossible. It's just the formalities Etica Devils are going through. Another single being taken. Arjun Arun, 12 balls, 10 runs and 2 wickets. He has bowled excellently for Etica Devils. Brilliantly captained by Ashok. Sigamani. The team is doing great guns. 2 wins in 2 rows, 2 wins in 2 games. They are on a high. (133 of 8), 134 of 8 in 98 balls, just 2 balls to go. That's a good shot, but still going for a single. Tomorrow, early morning, 7:30 match between the Madras Strikers and Talevas. They both have won their respective matches, and they are on a high. It will be a very good match tomorrow between the two of the 3 top teams. So Madras Strikers and Talevas will be challenging each other for the top spot.
Etica Devils win by 32 runs.
Etica will win by 32 runs. The formal handshakes going on between the team members and the umpires. Etica Devils are elated with this victory. This is the second victory on a row for them. They are on a high in this tournament.
Can we get the players at the podium
So
for the match presentation? Right away, please.
the players are invited for the match presentation. So this is once again Shankar signing off from MA Chidambaram Stadium. Hope you enjoyed our live coverage and our commentary. Good night. All the very best. God bless. See you tomorrow. There'll be a separate commentary team by 7:30 early morning. So if you want to look at the live coverage of the tomorrow matches, get up early and tune into YouTube, the same link. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night. God bless.